Not just start feeding your dog like different meats and see which he prefers.
Yeah, we don't really eat much meat other than just like white chicken. Cause I don't like meat. It doesn't sit well with me. So
Lucky you. I feed my dogs assortment of meats. Today I'm feeding them pig hearts.
do they like it?
Yeah.
Well, it's meat, so.
Daisy, get over here.
So you're like pescatarian or just vegan?
Neither. So I do eat like white meat, like chicken. But like I can't eat anything else, and I only have like chicken maybe once every week.
Interesting. All right.
Everyone likes chicken.
White, are you having some technical issues there?
My oldest can't.
Yeah,
My
I
oldest
don't
dog
know what's
doesn't
going
like
on with
chicken.
the camera.
She likes pork more.
I'll get it going.
Try to get the
You're a
Zoom,
weirdo
go into the
dog,
Zoom
you know that, right,
features and
Daisy?
turn it on.
All our
Daisy,
meat's
come on.
gonna be
Come here.
all our meat's gonna be cellular anyway. It's gonna be created by stem cells
Come
in
here.
animals.
Cannon, you're still connected. Oh, you're there now. Are you there, buddy?
God,
Yeah.
you're a lazy
Okay.
rodent, aren't you?
Do I need to get anybody else here into
Come on.
Tailspire? I'm trying to summon people to the board if you are not
Yeah, Rue.
connected.
My tail spy is loading up now.
This is one of my dogs right now.
I'm loading up now too.
I would pick her up, but I have food on my desk and she's a monster, so we're not trying that today.
I'm gonna relax.
Go ahead,
in
give it
my-
a try. Roll the dice.
Well,
Do
well, it's
it.
funny because we were playing Call of Duty, my fiance and I had like chips on my desk because I, with munch and stuff. We were playing, and she like stands on my desk trying to get it. So I'm like, all right, you're done. Like, nope.
Well, I got a story of mine here. When I had my previous dog, she was like yay big, just this big. I had an egg sandwich on my desk and a whole bunch of clutter. I left and go to the kitchen, prep her food. Somehow she figured out how to climb up the clutter, get onto my table, grab the egg out of the bread, looked at me, wagged her tail, and just dolphin dived off my table and
Yup.
under my couch.
Yup. Some of them are demons.
Tell me about it. That was my lunch, and she actually has to snatch it away from me. In a
Dogs be
spot
like
where I quit
our
reaching
lunch.
for about half
Our
an hour.
lunch.
Like, oh great, she just left me the bread.
Dude, really though.
How's this time work for you, Kanan?
Yeah, it's good. I just had to. I would have been here earlier, but I had to walk the dog because otherwise she would have been whining the whole game. So.
Oh yeah.
Does everyone have a dog here?
Join the club.
Are you the odd one out?
It's a trend.
It seems so.
Are we ready to begin?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, madam.
Aye.
smoking weed.
How are you guys feeling? Good.
I'm a little sick.
A little bit beat up.
Compared to last time.
Some tasty gold right here.
I'm waiting for the meal to come.
Has joined us. Winky is out sick. Zevin, thanks for showing up again. Appreciate it.
No problem.
What are you talking about? Wingy's in my bag.
He's right here. If you want to throw him in the bag or whatever, throw him over your shoulder.
In spirit.
What happened last game is you guys were basically at the port city, the pirate port city, which Rue had kind of known. It was being raided or under attack by some kobolds and hobgoblins, under the banner of two hands, one over the other, clasping a world of flame. And another ship approached. It was the Nymea, Rue's long-lost wife. And she ends up...
Long lost.
Yeah, long-lost wife. She ends up basically saying, hey, you know, what's going on, Rue? And Rue and her kind of have a little spit to spat. You know, she abandoned Rue or got captured or some other tall tale. And, of course, you know, they just got married after having a nice one-nighter. And, of course, that wasn't good enough. So Rue somehow sailed to the other side of the world while Nymea was left love-stricken on this side of the world.
A one-night stand.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So
Is there a Vegas in Zen? Is this where this took place?
I think so.
Where are the eggs?
Well, we have a lot of priests roaming around.
And so you guys were approached by another ship, the old merchant that you guys left in the bay of Husad.
Oh, that was the guy I murdered? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wait, he's dead? Do I get to keep his corpse?
he's
Revenge!
dead. He's dead. He's on the ship, bloodied out. He's wearing his breastplate, killed by one of the previous slaves, Kanan, who transformed into a werewolf and impaled his fingernails or his claws right through his blood through his breastplate and tore out his heart, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I ripped his heart out and ate
Did
it.
you eat it, or you just plopped it onto the deck?
No, I ate it.
Kind of pulled the
Good to
same
know.
maneuver Dumby as the other guy in the other game, the claws.
Werewolves have a thing for eating hearts.
And so,
Don't test it.
before that happened, though, you guys were like, okay, let's plan on ramming the ship. And of course, the best played plans of mice and men often go astray. And the ship saw you guys coming, you know, for ramming. The other ship tied the roll, remember? So it caught up to the other ship because the guys saw you offloading the slaves onto the other ship. So you guys tried to ram into the side of the ship, but it pulled away just in time, and then you guys made the attack roll and hit the other ship. And so the Nymea has been basically decimated, and it's now sunk below the sea here. You know, I was able to submerge it after the game. It's not something easily I can do in Tailspire, but we do what we can. Zevin, are you in here?
Yeah, should be in here.
I don't see. Do I have your model in here?
Last time I checked,
Let me pull you up.
I was like somewhat in like at the very top.
There you go. There you go, buddy. I think you were on the ship, right? You didn't climb back to the
Yeah,
ship, did you? You were like on the ship as it sank, right?
No, I climbed up the ship. Not
Oh,
up to the ship.
You're back up on the ship. You climbed up the rope right before it went under.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's the bite-sized snack.
And then, of course, so the whole Nymea basically got hit. And if you guys, and I actually kind of realistically did, the front mast of this, of the Grace of Comies is just totally jacked. As you guys basically rammed into it full speed. And basically, it was just a bit miscalculation. You guys have been fighting really well, though, and just killing a lot of the bugbears, orcs, and so on of the rival ship. And that's kind of where we're just in the midst of battle right now. So I put out the initiative count. And we'll just take it from there. How's that sound?
Rural minds.
No, I already put you in. I put you up top,
All right.
because you know, you weren't here last game, so I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I put you right here on top of the ship. We missed you last game, of course. You know, this is a giant crocodile. Let me just give you a little synopsis of the battle here. This is the Nymea, which is sunk. Rue has basically dove below decks as all the rest of the slaves in that ship are drowning to death. And we have
A smorgasbord. Yay.
here's the Grace of Comies where you're on, and also Zevin and Winky. And
Get in my bag, Winky. Get in
Sirth died, by the way. Yeah, we missed that little tidbit. Sirth jumped over the ship and got killed by some bugbears. a goblin came up and impaled him, killed him off. And there's only a couple guys left, or so it seems. There is a bugbear here, which is engaged with the werewolf form of Canaan, and a Goblin Archer. I actually saved the initiative. D&D Beyond's a little fickle. I put at the top of the round, and what do you want to do, buddy?
Well, I have pretty much 3 options. Just go to the Undersea Las Vegas buffet, go after a Sir, or go after the take the prey away from the werewolf.
What do you want to do, bud?
And the bugbear and that goblin's the only enemies left, right?
Yeah, apparently. Make a perception roll.
All right. And let's see. 12.
I think that's high enough. Right? Start hearing the ring from the crow's nest in the opposing ship. Like a warning bell's going off. And you hear screaming, but it's in a different language. It's in Goblin.
Whets his appetite. All right, I'm going to can move 30 feet. I'm going to try to jump to the other ship here.
Mm-hmm.
2 still living prey there. I want to get my hands on.
Cool. Move into position. This is kind of how it works. I just said it takes like a little bit of movement. You just have to you can easily climb up the adjoining thing right here. Where do you want to move to? You want to try to get up to this guy?
Yep.
Cool.
I want to have myself my own prey.
And that's the end of your turn, just getting up there.
Yeah.
Kanan's up.
All right.
The bugbears have hide armor and a shield.
I'll probably go ahead and make 2 strikes on him.
Okay.
So here's my first hit. Oh, that almost was a 1. 19 hit.
Oh yeah, they have his AC of 16.
Okay.
Oh, really like that song.
And then I'll do my second attack. If he's still alive, I did 6 damage.
Oh yeah, he's still alive.
All right. And this is +4.
Here's the ship spell. Something like that, but it's ringing constantly up top on the tower. You rolled a 7 on that one.
So 11 total. Does that hit or no?
16 AC.
Okay. And, well...
The bugbear's bloodied, and the dead merchant, he died. You just impaled him. He's, right here, of course. That's where his body's at. Goblin Archer's up.
I'm going to have that.
As moves into position, the goblin kind of... I want to say he kind of moves... He's going to move into a more advantageous position. Dang it, something's happening. Some reason my thing is moving around like crazy. There we go. A little buggy there. The goblin takes a shot at you, but moves up to here. It takes a shot at you right here. I'll roll to hit.
Jeez. All right.
I roll an 11, so it doesn't hit you. He escapes through the hatch. This hatch right here. He goes below deck. I'll hide him for now.
I wonder if I can fit through it.
It's pretty tight. Again, when you're starting to move as a large creature, if you're trying to move through smaller objects or medium-sized objects like this, it's just difficult terrain for you. Min is up.
I wonder if I can rip through it.
Min the slave.
Rue's gonna push Min forward, and Min's gonna start heading towards the boat. She's just gonna try to get to safety.
Rue dives below deck, where all of the basically all the slaves are pouring out. I want to say half the slaves are still below deck. The whole boat begins to capsize, right? Goes upside down. Rue gets to make an athletics check. The rest of the slaves are just trying to swim out too, but some of them are casually armed. Rue rolls a natural 1.
Great way to start off, guys. Happy fucking Monday.
Do I get to eat you too? Oh, this is such a
You
glorious
always
day.
roll so low
Rue
at the
critically
start of
fails essentially
No!
and begins to drown underneath the chips.
Oh god.
Guys, remember when I said you gotta make backup characters? Come on.
Let me put Zevin in here. Zevin is
Yeah,
up.
but you got the werewolfle.
How much you
He's
want
gonna
to?
save
How
the
much you
day.
want to pay
He's the
Ur to
sole
save you,
for-
Rue? How
He's
much
the
you want
s-
to?
Huh?
Hey, Rue, you can PayPal me to save your character. Rue can hold his
Nah,
breath for a
she
while.
going down with this shit, man.
Oh my gosh.
She is
Zev-
on a mission.
Zevin, you look over the ship's like backside, or the I think they call it the aft of the ship, and you just see like dozens of people swimming to shore, essentially, or just swimming out. It's just like total chaos and pandemonium. Pandemonium as the Nymean begins to capsize. The front of your ship is totally wrecked, right? Running into this, the mast is like essentially collapsed into the ocean as well. For brevity's sake, the Grace of Comey just needs to be repaired, but it's pretty badly damaged.
Round the ship, she said. It is a good plan, she said. No one listens to the dwarf. Okay.
What the
Winky
hell
looks
is
to
that
you
noise?
and he
I
like
thought I heard a midget
Winky says,
talk.
"What should we do?" And he looks over at Zevin.
If anything, like, get some rope, tie it down, get as much people. I'm gonna help. Actually, does Aaron even need help? You know what? Screw it. I decide to get some rope and just tie it down to the
Yeah, there's
Alright, so
already.
done.
So here's what we did last game, right? There was already some rope here that was already
Oh,
going down,
okay.
but now the rope is basically, it's like probably a 60-foot rope. It's like going
Oh.
into the water now. It's just like drifting off as it was laying onto the Nymean for you to go up and down the Nymean, right?
yeah.
So there's rope already down there, but like it's just total chaos. Like the nobody's grabbing the rope. Half the
Oh.
slaves in the ship are drowning. What do you want to
then
do, Zevin?
I'll just yell at everyone. Get on the bloody like climb onto the bloody rope if you want to live.
Yeah, there's just like swords clanging. The waves of the ocean are, crashing against the thing. You get to roll a performance check or a intimidation check to try to convince people to get on the boat.
All right.
Some of the slaves that are down here to try to get up.
Performance.
Hello, Sirth.
So
Howdy.
performance
I gotta
or
work 'em.
intimidation
Nice.
check.
Yeah, intimidation or performance check. You get to pick.
There.
It's a 9. It's not that great, so unfortunately it doesn't really work. Like 10 would be considered like average. Is up.
Can you show me where Rue's at right now?
You don't know where Rue's at. Rue is gone. She's like jumped
gone.
over the ship into the other boat, and the chaos of the battle that's been happening. You've just gotten above deck yourself. Like things have just gone terribly wrong in this battle.
Well, has a loyalty like mentality as these people, they're ones that freed him. He is considered like a tribe, like a miniature tribe.
Sure.
So is going to just look back and just wonder where the chieftain's at. It's going to dive into the water.
You're gonna go look for Rue.
Yep.
You jump off, but this is like a 30-foot jump into the water.
Yep. I know that much.
Make a athletics or acrobatics roll as you dive into the water.
All right.
Definitely acrobatics, right? Definitely.
I just got a 10.
That is a 50-foot drop. I'm gonna say you take full damage almost, right? Like imagine, like you are a large alligator though, but this is still hitting like water at 50 degrees. Plus, there's like just a lot of debris. The whole ship has become turned upside down.
I'm yelling out belly flop. Fuck it. I'm in.
I will do some damage here to you.
Yeah, go for it.
I will do 3d6 damage for bludgeoning damage.
That's
Oh
fine.
jeez.
I rolled pretty high. 15 bludgeoning damage.
That's
As
fine
you
with me.
smash against the water. Kanan is up. You're swimming around looking for Rue. It's dark. The sea is... I imagine this is sort of like equatorial seas. Like, it's pretty clear. But all the debris, like, there's just crap floating everywhere in the water
This
now.
reminds him of a swamp.
Yeah, for sure. So Kanan is attacking again?
Kanan missed both strikes.
And I didn't put this guy in the initiative count, did I? I did not. He goes after Kanan, so I need to do a couple attacks with him. So he's like blocking you with his shield. I will now attack with the bugbear. I will take your head and mount it. So I'm going to do my first attack because I missed last round on the attack with him.
We're going to have to prep my next character.
I rolled a 10, so that doesn't hit. And then I roll a 6, so that doesn't hit. Goblin Archer is below deck. Min is up. She's
minimum effort.
She's swimming under the water, I'm assuming. You hear Zevin above deck. You kind of are swimming up. It's difficult to do so with the armor that you found, the chainmail below decks. But you do hear this dwarf screaming over the bow, essentially. Grab the rope. You want to grab the rope?
I thought he was whispering.
Yeah, she's gonna grab the rope and pull herself up.
Zevin, your rope thing is not in vain. Describe your character. What does she look like? As someone is climbing up the rope, Zevin, you see this head appear. What do you look
Let's
like?
see.
Where you got a picture?
I do. Yeah, I'll drop it in. But
Describe it.
she is about 5'9", 5'8", pretty tall, blonde hair, gray eyes, scars on her face, from battle. She's got like a permanent look of determination on her. And she's climbing for her life.
Nice. Okay. Zevin is up. Her on deck.
All right.
You guys hear the screaming of all the slaves below deck. I think you rolled a 1. What's her name? Rue's in deep trouble.
Rue.
Zevin, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna ask Min, like, hey, did you see Rue? Did you, because I've only seen 3 of our people so far.
I'm surprised.
Was she the one that saved us?
Save is a bit of an understatement there.
She went far down into the ship. I couldn't see where she went. She just kept telling me to go.
I'm surprised. The dwarf didn't see it. A giant gator belly flopping to the sea.
You see her screaming. The bell on the watchtower stops going off. Whatever warning on the other ship has been done. It's your turn.
Well, Earth's got a 40.
You start swimming around. Right?
It's what I asked you before. Like, how long do you think Earth can hold his breath on the?
It's like 15 minutes.
All right. Is going to dive in, past all the debris, the dead corpse. Hopefully, he can actually spot Sirt's character.
Yeah. Roll an investigation roll, right? Sirth was on the deck of the ship, but now the ship is totally capsized. And also, Sirth is wearing armor.
Can I do something other than investigation? That's a -3.
You get to roll investigation or perception. Just depends on how thorough we're going to be.
Yeah,
it would have to be something like investigation to go into the boat, though.
You said he was where was he?
Perception. Well, just roll perception. We'll see if we can find Sirth. The water here is pretty deep, though. I would probably say over the shelf of where the ocean
16.
happens. Yeah, you see Sirth. He's like floating down to the bottom of the sea. You want to get him?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna lock my jaws.
It's gonna take probably a turn or two to go get him.
Yeah, I can do that.
He's dropping pretty quick. But you're fast underwater. You're an alligator, man. Kanan
I ain't
is
using
up.
my arms. I'm just using my tail.
This bugbear is You're fighting toe to toe with the bugbear.
That hits.
That's a hit. Roll it up, buddy.
9 damage.
Almost dead.
All right, let's do the next one.
Get back, you
Plus
beast.
4. Nat 20 plus 4,
Whoa,
so 24.
how
but
do you
nat
kill
20.
him? Well, roll another d20. See if we get a super critical.
All right.
You guys understand? part of our house rules.
Ah!
Cursed by the DM.
The opposite. That's the opposite of what I wanted.
How do you kill this
rolled
guy,
two
though?
nat
You do a
ones.
lot of damage to him, so you only have 1 HP left. How do you kill him?
He'll do a lunge, and I'll do like a hop back, and then leap forward and strike both my claws at his elbow pockets, and then I bite his throat out.
Yeah, you try to feint. He like drops his shield as you lunge, and kind of like Wolverine style, into his shoulder blades, right?
Yeah.
He collapses onto the deck. There's like a goblin up in the watchtower. Basically, from this point forward, we can just do theater of the mind because all the enemies are dead, right, guys?
Okay.
Actually, that's the end of combat.
Well, I need to roll a
You guys
wisdom
do?
save then.
Yep.
I need to roll a wisdom save.
Yeah, because you're still in your werewolf form, so you can like fail and attack somebody, right? What's the DC?
Yeah. The DC is only 8, surprisingly, but I rolled a 9, so.
Oh, nice. So you just passed. Cool.
Yeah. So I revert back to human form.
I wanted to pet the puppy.
Oh, yeah.
And I would go back to our ship and grab my bow and see if there's anything I can do.
Strangely, as you're like leaving the ship, everything's kind of gone quiet on the opposing ship. You just hear the screaming of slaves. They're swimming to shore though.
Yeah. I'm just trying to take an assessment of the current situation. So during all the fighting, we had a ship sink. Went down there to try and help Rue. Rue's down there drowning, trying to save people. And then we've had Min and Zevin climb back to our old ship. Is that right?
Yeah.
Earth's dead, and I think I've got a situation. Is that basically everything?
Yeah. And
Right,
let's go to Ur actually grabs Sirth. So you have him you grab him by the teeth, you said, like he's in your mouth?
Yeah. Because
It's pretty tempting.
Gators just literally leave their arms full like to their sides while they try to swim.
Yeah.
So
You're swimming quick. You got one person in your mouth.
can I roll a perception again to see if I can actually spot any signs of Rue?
You're looking like up, like you're swimming and you see like above with the sun. It's probably like in the afternoon, right? And then you can see like the reflections of the sun rays. You just see like dozens of people swimming to shore. You can roll a perception check though.
Come on. Oh, damn it. It slid on a 20, landed on a 6.
Unfortunately, nothing. What do you
Alright,
do?
Then
Anybody like you've been underwater probably for like a good minute.
yeah.
Like most humans can't hold their breath for more than like a minute. So like anybody that would be underwater at this point has drowned.
Well, really, I can't spot Rue. I have.
You're
Sir
swimming
in my
around
teeth.
the ship. The ship is like capsized and starting to come under. It's starting to sink to the bottom of the sea.
Well, since can't spot the chieftain, is going he's going to pull the corpse back out of the water. He's swimming up.
Like swims back to the top of the shore. Where do you want to go, Do you want to go to the opposing ship, or do you want to go to the?
Yeah, I'm climbing on the opposing ship.
You go to the opposing ship with Sirth in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there was like adjacent like ropes and stuff that were let down to the Nymea. So you grab onto a rope, you climb up to that top. What is that? What else is everybody else doing? Min and Zevin are above the other deck, but Zevin's not there. Winky the Bard comes up to Min and says, "Sorry for all the trouble."
It's not a problem. It's better being up here than, down there. Or wherever I was supposed to go.
What's your name?
My name is Men.
Well, at least you didn't die.
Yeah, this time.
Well, It was the captain's idea to ram this ship, and it looks like we're fucked.
This one seems to be still intact.
He looks over to the dwarf. What should we do?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're a captain.
It's on you now.
Let's see here.
Do we need to get you a box so you can stand on?
Or I could sock you into next week. Anyway, I suppose we should try and do a head count. Then there's also supplies. From what I remember from before this whole debacle happened, town is about an hour away. So if anything, we should see if we can get everyone, get some warm clothes or warm blankets, and see if we can just get everything to normal.
Normal? This is anything but. Let's cut to Dunby. Dunby is sailing on his raft in the ocean. It's pretty choppy waves, but you're a pretty skilled captain, I suppose.
Yep, smoking my Barovian cannabis weed, yep.
Smoking some pipe weed? Laying back and getting some sun rays?
Yep.
This is the life. And Flip Flop is with you. What does Dunby look like, and what does Flip Flop look like?
Description. I'm a red-haired, stout-foot halfling, strong hips, moves around pretty quickly, big tussle, big messy hair, a lot of beard now, and he carries 3 daggers and a bandolier around his shoulder for throwing. He has a rapier, and he's a short bow, and he's basically just sort of, always kind of distracted. He's never really focused on anything.
Is he wearing the crown?
No. Well, the crown's hidden, right? In his
Sure.
backpack.
What does Flip Flop look like? And who is Flip Flop? Or what does he look like? What is he doing?
Casper is a rather tall gnome, very tall for being a gnome. He's 3'8", I think it was, and weighing in at a massive 38 pounds. So he's got a relatively good build for a gnome. He's got really sandy blonde hair with one white streak up the top. Wearing loose hanging robes, dark loose hanging robes, and holding a staff with just an orb inside of it, with an owl just flying around him, either landing on the staff or on his arm from time to time. And always wearing flip-flops. The name comes from his family actually being the creators of flip-flops in the world of Zin.
Is there a lot of royalty? Did you get a lot of royalties for that?
He is wealthy as hell. We can use that.
We got the son of a dynasty over here. The prodigal
I like your
son.
shoes.
Huh.
Can I have one?
I'll get you a set one day.
Does it come in crocodile size?
Look, I sort of left the family business. I went on my own way.
Yeah.
Just think of it this way: flip-flop Crocs.
What's the name of your owl?
Broke.
I wrote this down. What was it? Sorry, one sec. I went with Flapjack.
Flapjack and Flip Flop Casper.
Yep.
You just making her hungry.
Should we call you Casper or Flip Flop?
Either or. So
Okay.
as a gnome, you sort of go whatever name people call you. So.
The owl comes down, it spotted something. It telepathically communicates to you. It can warn you and stuff, right? I think that's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
Is it familiar? It sees something off in the distance. another ship or a few ships.
Oh god.
2 ships now.
Don't look at did none of this.
But it's a raft.
Get the fire arrows.
So Dunby is just laying on this raft and
Smoking
I'm sort of
pipeweed.
sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, smoking pipeweed. I'm sitting there with my pipe as well.
Remember,
I've got
don't
got
forget.
redwood pipe.
We have a message for the king we need to bring. I can't remember what the message is, but it's an important message. But we need to bring that message to the king, even though we don't remember.
I'm gonna go over and sort of kick Dunby's foot, and point over to the direction of where Flapjack sort of told me what's going on, and say, seems there's a bit of commotion over there. Should we dock? We're running a bit low on rations as it is. All we've got left is this weed.
What a wonderful idea, Flip Flop.
It's making
Let's
you
go.
hungrier too. It's a terrible idea.
Let's go. We might be able to even find some treasure after all. They call me the captain.
I like it. We were running a bit low, and we might even commandeer a ship or two.
Okay, let's prepare the sails and let's head toward that direction.
By sails, you mean sail as in singular on the small raft.
Yeah,
But I see sails. I see sails.
yeah,
You
he's
guys-
hallucinating.
It's just like this quote unquote boat flip flop is just like, put together like, I mean, of course, Dumby thinks it's like the greatest thing ever, but this thing is just begging to be capsized.
Yeah.
As you guys are basically adjust it, there's like a small little rudder, and the wind catches it, and you are making your way over. Let's go back to the main group for now. What do you guys do?
I climb over back to the other ship, hop
Okay.
down, covered in blood, exhausted. I walk over, I
Covered
grab
in
my
blood.
bow, and I kind of sit down against the mast, and I said, "There's still people in that ship. I don't know if they're gonna come out and attack us, but there was at least one goblin who went hiding underneath."
Is pretty occupied at the moment. Eating.
What is eating?
Since couldn't find the Rue, and he got stir in his jaws, and he hasn't eaten anything in practically 5 minutes. He's practically starved, so he's gonna start feasting on Sir's corpse.
Take off his armor first, Winky says, and get his weapons before you chew all that, and we'll be digging through shit all night.
I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
as Sir's consuming, he's just taking bites and just tearing off the gear he's got on, keeping the clothes on. It's just gives him fiber.
We never identified this ring. He looks over at it. Winky does. He says, "Welcome to the crew." Throws the ring over to Min.
Just gonna take it and look at it. Whose was this before?
Well, it was Seth's, but unfortunately now he's I guess a lunchtime snack for our friend here.
Okay. Noted.
We don't really do burials around here.
yeah, I noticed.
Okay.
Eat or be eaten.
It's like a cleanup crew.
Don't
That's
know
savage.
any of you. What you want from
Living.
I want to live. I don't want to be eaten.
Is just like listening to this, and he just swallowing the leftover bits.
Hmm. How about this? You come when you work with us, you get free reign, except for belongings of the people you eat. And other than that, you have free reign to eat anyone who tries to bring us harm. How's that?
Er's looking around to see who the hell said that. Er's 9 foot 9'1" slouching.
I'm 4'7", goddamn. I ain't that
Get
small.
his attention. Hit him in the snout or something.
Just kick him in the knee.
And by that time, Winky points out over the deck. He says, "What the fuck is that?" In this little boat, like this little raft. It's like, what does it look like, Dunby? I just imagine this like rickety like raft with one sail, like something like, you know, an 8-year-old would build.
You eat small.
It's a
boat.
raft made of light trees and logs and so forth, and it's actually kind of designed as a kind of a half catamaran, and it's got one large sail made of my underwear, and then
There it is.
Really?
There it is.
It's multicolored because I like lots of bright colors, and it'll be good. We're on our way.
Can I throw a cannon at that?
Tempting, but no.
Now, we don't know these are friend or foe, but if they're foes, you have my permission to eat them.
Still hungry. Getting more food.
You see this, like, air pockets and bubbles, Dumby, coming up one of the sides of the ship. I don't know how good of a proficient sailor and stuff you are, but it only means one thing, you know. You've seen it before, maybe in other ship battles. Another ship is just sunk. It's just strange. Like, the sails of the other ship have the sigil of, you know, hands in fire, and then grasping the globe of flame. What is the sigil on the Grace of Comies? I think we removed it to make it unidentified.
Yeah,
It's sort of
we'll
like a
definitely
pirate
take it
ship in a
down.
way, right?
Yeah.
So it's trying to be more discretioned. And
So the sigil is a hand, is that what you said? Or
it's like this. Like, imagine there's a globe in between my hands. The hands are made of flame, and it's holding almost like the world essentially caught ablaze.
got it.
Casper and Dumby, I'm assuming, make kind of dock up aside and make their way up to the
Yep.
ship.
We're gonna dock upside. Casper, time to greet our fellow shipmates. Looks like they might actually be in trouble. Maybe they require our help.
It's lucky we're here. We might be able to save the day.
Absolutely. Okay.
Great, more bodies to add to Ur's menu.
Drooling.
What do you guys do?
Hopefully drilling on the door.
It's just like rains on him.
I'm just not having a good time right now. I don't know.
Zevin is meditating under a waterfall right now.
My patience is just starting to just slowly dwindle. Become gone.
Min's gonna shiver a little bit from the adrenaline.
Sure.
She's gonna be in shock a little bit.
I'm just noticing that the rope is being slightly moved in a way. I'm just like wondering, oh god, who's here now?
Yeah, we're pretty nimble folk. You know, when we can focus.
Yeah,
I'll,
I'm struggling to climb up this rope with my my what is it? -3 strength. I'm not designed for heavy lifting.
Okay. Another one.
Can grab the rope and pull them
I
up?
grab Flip Flop and bring him along with me. So I can bring
Can grab the rope and pull them up?
Of course. At the other end, you guys, like, as these two, like, halflings are essentially climbing up the rope, as you guys are just like, man, you guys are climbing this pretty quick, like, unnaturally quick. But then, like, suddenly you do it, you see, like, you look into the face of half, like, kind of like, you know, something out of the DC comic universe, just a giant fucking alligator. What does your face look like, It's just like a giant crack? Or you got a picture
I've
for
already-
us?
I got a picture already. Posted.
Imagine
I'm
like
scarier.
the head is like the size of your body there, Flip Flop.
That's all I'm doing. It's just standing there going,
So who's this handsome fellow? Oh, I am Captain Dumby of the Seven Seas.
Earth's gonna look at the dwarf and the rest. Do eat?
No.
We're
no,
waiting on it.
no eating.
All right, so I'm gonna basically say this right now. Who are you? Why should we let you on? And or why should just not eat you? Are you friend or foe? And
Well, we were actually here to save you. Looks like you've been through a terrible battle, and Flip Flop here is quite good at finding food and scrounging for things, and just helping people out in general. I think you could use some help from two wonderfully experienced people like ourselves.
Earth's
What do you
going
say?
to Earth's going to like look at him questioningly and just point towards the bodies in the sea. That food.
We don't all eat corpses, my big friend.
You weird.
Well,
So are you, but I like you.
is that your name? Well, we could always use the anchor, like as a hook, and pull up the corpses for you, and you could have your fill today.
We keep them.
Okay.
Save this
Oh.
again, Dunby.
Earth's have an intelligence of 5. That made it all the easier for him to decide.
Oh, anyway, where are you people headed? I'm actually looking for a king to send a message to that I can't remember what the message was.
what?
What?
Don't ask me. He's a bit out there at times. He been sucking on the pipe for a bit long today.
So you're out here to send a message, which you forgot to send a message to?
That's correct. You're very perspicacious, my friend. Oh,
Someone please take this
That's an
conversation
SAT
over
word
before,
right there.
before I lose any more brain cells from this.
Earth think that dumb.
I'm
But-
just gonna help the people. You guys tend to this. I'm just going.
What exactly happened here, my new friends? I'm gonna have Flapjack just lands on top of Ur's head, like right between his eyes.
Earth reminded of those small birds that picked at his teeth.
Now you can't eat this one,
No eat bird. But Earth think eat small man. Earth still thinking.
Oh
No,
my
the bodies. We'll fashion. Come with me. We'll fashion a fishing line of some sort.
Agrees. He's going to fish for corpses. And anything else he can grab.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
Make a perception roller. See if you can spot any corpses floating around. They haven't drifted off already by the ocean.
There's also two corpses over on the other boat next to
Yeah.
us.
Dirty 20.
Can I help him
He
with that?
sees them.
Oh yeah.
Even with that one good eye of his, he can see them.
I'll roll a
I guess we
d4.
trade names, right? I assume.
There's one floating corpse. Must be one of the slaves who drowned, who somehow tried to swim his way out.
Poor slave.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to drag him closer to the boat, and then so can just sort of fish for him off the side.
Or it takes like a hook or something, or maybe the anchor or something, and throws it over the board and like scrapes him up. It's brutal, but he hooks it up and brings in quote unquote more food. It is just a corpse after all.
Which he does not hesitate to start consuming.
Really, the clothing too?
Needs fiber.
You also need a toothpick, my friend. In fact, there's a special type of bill, which is a underwater bird, and I've actually cut off a little piece of it and use it as a toothpick. We'll need to kind of clean your teeth a bit. I'm actually an amateur dentist myself. I can really take care of your teeth.
Scratches the back of his head. You small bird, clean teeth.
No, and I'm going to, like, put my mage hand into his mouth and sort of, like, grab out a piece of meat that's stuck between some teeth.
Gets on his stomach, opens his jaws wide, and waits.
It seems we're becoming good friends. Does anyone want to actually tell me what's happened here while I distract this thing?
Yes. Where are you headed?
I say I'm still like half asleep, sitting on the ground by the mast. I just said we have no heading. We are headed nowhere.
No heading. That's interesting. How much food do you have?
I don't know.
To be continued. We're not sure at the moment. We have yet
I
to
hate
go
the
downstairs.
ocean. I hate the ocean.
Yells out lots.
Let's go back. Where were you headed?
The town is about an hour from here.
Well, if not aware of where we're headed, then perhaps we should head to the original destination, which would be the town. And perhaps we can find our own meaning there. And maybe I can find what that message was for the king that I was remembering.
Yeah.
Our ship is not in shape to sail. It's like you said, the whole front half, and then the mast is busted, right?
Actually, what kind of shape is the ship now? Now think about it.
Well, I don't know.
Dumby, you take like a quick look over the ship. The front part that comes out of the front of the ship where it's attached all the ropes to other sails and the pulleys are all put together. This ship is basically wasted. It have to be like ported, like taken to a ship, like a
Shipwright.
like a shipwright or something, at some major port to put it through like some serious repair. I think how they do it on the sea is they actually tugboat the ship, take it into port. But the other ship is fine, maybe.
The other ship? You mean the one next to it?
That's right.
Well, let's take that other ship and go to this town that you're speaking of. This ship is in no shape to go anywhere.
There are foes in the other ship.
Oh,
there's some goblins downstairs in that other ship. You can probably go eat.
Now, Dumby, they could board your raft. If we just have the 6 or 7 of the people, plus like Elric, right? Let's try not to forget about Elric, maybe.
With the lamp.
With the lamp.
Who's Elric?
He's this halfling. He's like a little nerd, just kind of hangs out in the back. He's got a strange lamp that he's like holding.
Possibly bewitched. Not sure.
But they could just get on your boat as well, Dunby. But this other ship, of course, is a mighty ship, and but it's all depending on you. Or you guys can just swim back to shore, or do something else.
I'm gonna start climbing back onto the other ship now that I have my bow back, and I'm gonna go rifle through that merchant's stuff, see if he has anything that I'm looking for.
Can go into try to break open that small hatch where the goblin went?
Yeah. Who's going with to search the other ship?
I'll
do it.
Yeah. Oh.
So we have Kanan, Zevin, and Anyone else?
Min's gonna join them.
You're searching through the merchant. He has a breastplate,
Okay.
and he also has a rapier.
He doesn't have any like information on him at all.
He has like a signet ring, which is used to identify that he's a part of the merchant guild. He's like a
I take
lower.
that.
You don't know entirely about the merchant guild, right? But there could be like a ranking system, and you assume that maybe he's just a part of it, right? You take the signet ring of the merchant, though.
Yeah, I take the ring.
You guys all start to go below deck. Who else is going? Anybody else? What is Dundee and Flip Flop doing?
Did anyone? I know like was eating surf, but did anyone actually like proper like take any gear or anything? Because
His gear has been. Winky said to take off the gear. He gave the ring to Min,
yep.
and the rest of his gear has been removed and put into a pile for anybody else to take if they
I
want.
thought I grabbed his bag.
He was Winky, of course, said to take off the clothing before he was devoured.
Yep.
So we have his character sheet, and if we want to divvy it up, then we can divvy up his loot.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna like slap Dumby on the side and look. Hey, look, that treasure, and walk over there and start sifting through the pile.
Don't forget, you have to find my map. But I have to look at the other ship. Are they actually hostile? Are there like goblins out there on the deck or something? Or are they going to attack us? Or are they just sitting there?
The top of the ship looks barren, but below deck, has warned you that there could be or Kanan has warned you that a goblin went below deck.
Just
There
one
could be
goblin?
more. Just one that I've seen. There could be more.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have three options. One, we board the other boat and dispose of these goblins and take that boat. We stay here and sink and die and basically starve. Or third, we can take my wonderful little catamaran and go to the town.
I think we should take the other boat. I believe there might be something of worth on it.
Dunby makes an insight roll or a proficiency roll because he's like a pirate and he knows about sailing and stuff.
Okay.
The DC has got to be kind of low. I would probably say like 7. But
Mine's
Dunby's
like
also
something,
not
right?
all. Yeah, he's not like all there, you know. 13.
Oh, not a bad roll.
Like to
Holy shit, you are very unwise.
to efficiently like crew the ship would take about a crew of 30.
Okay.
Since there's only about like 6 or 9 of you, any roll to crew or man the ship would be rolled at disadvantage. If we were to try to take over and commandeer the ship and take possession of it, right?
Okay. Well, that boat usually requires about 30 able-bodied halflings. So I don't think we have enough crew to actually take that ship to town.
So do we only need 15 normal-sized people?
Dunby, the giant crocodile at least counts for 20 of those. You got to take that into account, mate.
But he knows nothing about ships.
Are these? I don't know if it's just for the looks, but it looks like there's actual boats, like dinghies, also on the ships. Are those
That's correct.
actually? Okay, so we could also use those.
I still have my raft, my catamaran.
Yeah, but then we don't have to put everyone on that dinghy raft. We could probably like connect
Dinghy?
a couple.
Dinghy? It's my prized possession.
It'll be your prized possession until you find something better, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm gonna. I wanted to go see if Earl go down the lower deck with me, or at least to the captain's quarters. I'm looking for a manifest or logs or anything. I'm looking for information.
Yeah, Ur's gonna follow you. He's gonna try to break that small hatch.
Are we all down? Are we all going together, or is anybody staying behind?
I'm just sort of sifting through Seth's shit.
treasure.
So, like,
I'm gonna help Flip Flop collect our share of the treasure, even though we didn't do anything.
Flip Flop, you got his treasure in front of you. You know, some of the items I think are unidentified. The ring was taken though and given to Min.
yeah.
you're
So
gonna-
I
you're
think
gonna
it's just
steal
the
from- you're gonna
javelin
steal
that's
from
unidentified. I might look at the javelin and just start casting identify. Actually,
Do you have the 100 gold piece pearl?
no shit, I don't.
so you can't identify it without the material component.
Yeah, I'll have to go to.
But Dunby is like a pretty good fisherman. You know, been on the seas quite a bit, and he's kind of an experienced sailor. We'll have Dunby make a D20 roll. If he rolls a 10 or higher, he actually has a pearl on him worth 100 gold.
Cool.
It's kind of aloof,
Ooh,
Sirth, but that's
natural
why.
20.
Yeah, it's a natural 20. We'll say not only does he have a pearl, but he has an extremely valuable black pearl that he can give to you if you want to use it to identify. The pearl, the wealth of it is unknown, but it's very valuable.
I was going to use this for something else, but
But I don't remember that either.
but yes, that's correct. I don't remember. So my gift to you, Flip Flop.
Thank you, my friend. It's, I think you owed me for some of that weed anyway. I think half of that was mine.
I agree. I agree, my friend. You
It's a good trade.
Without us halflings, these people would be lost forever.
Very much so. Very much so.
Stop it. I'm gonna stop her.
So, are you going to cast the spell to identify, or are you going to use the ritual?
I'm gonna do it as a ritual.
You take out the mat. You lay it down, and you put what item in front of it. What are you trying to identify? Which item?
The javelin.
You place the javelin. It like covers over the circle. It has like magical runes and incantations. You get on your knees. You're only maybe about 1.5 feet tall. And you're on your knees like this.
Mm-hmm.
You're very small, almost like a child. Tiny hands start waving throughout the air. Do you have any facial hair?
Nah, it's clean shaven. But I do have piercings. Actually, I forgot to mention that. So I got, I think it's 2 piercings on the left side, and the ears are pierced, and 3 piercings in the right ear, and another piercing.
Silver, iron, or gold piercings?
A mix of all of the above.
Strange. But no tattoos, at least not yet.
No, not yet.
You start enchanting it out. It takes 10 minutes to identify. We'll go to the other crew as you begin to identify on the Grace of Comys. Who wants to roll the investigation roll as we're going below decks of the opposing
I have a
ship?
level of exhaustion, so I have a disadvantage, right?
That is correct.
Okay. I have a +3, but I have disadvantage. So, is it just me and going over there?
Everyone else. So it's Min, Kanan, and Zevin. Searching through the below decks. Who's going to roll the investigation roll, guys?
Min can.
Min
Can I
rolls
provide the
with
help
advantage.
action or no? Because I'm exhausted.
You can
Oh,
apply.
okay.
Yes, you can. She rolls with advantage because you guys are all working together.
14.
Kanan is like looking for logs or something like that. This is like, imagine you're on like the orc ship, right? Like it smells foul. There's slop, bones, rats, like corpses, scurrying is heard about. You hear like something going on, like, you know that strange feeling? You're like, you feel like something's wrong. You hear like giggling. You smell something funny. What does that smell? Like a powder? What do you guys do?
Yeah.
Like a burning
Is that,
candle or something?
Can I do Can I try and smell, like identify the smell?
It's a straight roll, right? Can't the advantage and disadvantage cancel out.
Yeah.
You see Kanan like
19.
he's like, you know, he's like trying to like, you guys saw him fucking transform into a werewolf, so you know like something's going on. Do you have like mutton chops, Kanan?
No, I'm still castaway. I haven't had the chance to shave or cut my hair at all.
Tom
So
Hanks,
I'm still
right?
very yeah, I'm still castaway. Yeah.
You know, smell it. It's strange. There's something wrong. I don't know if you'd know what this is.
Is it gunpowder?
It's like, you know, like that spidey sense, like something's wrong.
We got to get out of here.
You hear the cackling of something, like voices, echoes. Everybody makes a perception roll, or something
God.
happens.
Again? Or-
Yeah, everyone.
You said perception?
Yeah, you're like looking around and stuff like that. We'll have one final roll.
17.
19.
Oh god.
Zevin rolls pretty bad.
Four.
Or kind of rolls middle of the road. Kanan, like you're just
Why?
like you're quickly like shuffling around. You have the feeling like you're being watched, but you hear like giggling and stuff like that. You do find, I'm gonna say you find some papers. Like you can't read through them right now. I'm assuming you're just like trying to toss, like going below decks as quickly as possible. You swear you see like movements and shadows and stuff like that. And as you guys are, as Min sees it, Min sees like a goblin or a kobold, like a small lizard creature. He's like, you go into one of the rooms below there as you guys are like, let's get the fuck out. He's like crouching over a barrel. He has like a candle in his hand. And he's like, time's up. What do you do?
Book it. Fucking run.
DM, I got a suggestion.
Yeah.
How long would it take for to initiate rage?
It's just a free action, I think, right? Or no, it's a bonus, action.
It's a bonus action.
action.
Yeah.
Do you want a bonus action rage?
Yeah, because is gonna do something that his people would consider to be stupid.
Sure.
Are you
You
gonna
guys
keep the
are
fire?
you guys are just like
Nope.
fuck it. You guys
He's
start
gonna
like
use
booking
his
out
He's going forward. He's gonna use his mass.
as you like enter the rage.
Was
Like-
it just men who saw this, or?
I'm just like kind of just doing this theater of the mind as you guys are all trying to get the fuck out. And just she rolled a high perception. The candles dropped as enters his rage. Everybody else is like getting the fuck out.
Yeah, I'll try and get out.
So everybody makes a dex save as the whole ship blows up.
Oh, that's nice.
Just makes it with disadvantage since he's trying to do something funny.
No, he's using his body to block.
Sure.
All right.
I swear if I get into
Advantage.
something low again, I'm gonna be mad.
I heard something about the ship blowing up. That doesn't sound
there we
good.
go.
Okay, there we
Oh.
go.
Yeah.
The goblins are filthy gutter fighters, learning to never surrender or be taken
I got a
alive.
30-20, even with disadvantage.
Do you really? Let me look at that fucking roll.
Yes. Go ahead. And have
Oh,
a
damn,
look.
nice. So you take half damage.
Yep. Oh no, further damage because. Wait a minute.
This is just the
Is
first
the
series of
explosion-
explosions.
Is explosion
Oh.
still taking a fire
Series.
damage?
Serious?
3d6
Fuck.
damage divided by 2 if you pass the save. We'll say the DC is 10 to start off with. As you guys are getting out a chain reaction, the whole ship's been rigged to blow.
No, I was wondering.
You guys are
Yeah,
just like
it's,
getting the fuck out as the whole ship begins to blow up. That's the first save. So this is what I call like a skill challenge in a way. We'll make 3 of them.
DM, is
Yeah.
the explosion still considered fire damage?
Rages, yeah, it's fire damage. Rages though, if you
It's
roll,
further half.
yeah, but you rolled a 20, so you take no damage like while raging. It's just too late. As you're like try to rush the goblin or absorb some of the impact with your body, even with disadvantage, the explosion and the flames start to go all around you. Parts of the ship just start to blow out, but it's not like a massive like nuclear bomb explosion. It's like a room explodes, then like another room, then another. Everybody else rolls a d20 again, dex save.
It's like
The
goblin
DC is
guy.
11.
I gotta roll again.
Yeah, I'll just make it 2d6 damage this time.
Oh,
Allahu Akbar.
I fucked up.
Yeah,
I
21.
fucked up.
21 for Dex.
Like there's the other explosion of another room nearby, let's say. So if you roll above a 20, you take no damage. Rolls with advantage too, right? Because of danger sense, correct? Because of barbarian.
So yeah, I'll just keep with the 21.
Cool. Let me do 2d6 fire damage. So if anybody rolled below, so if you rolled below an 11, you take full damage, which is 8. If you rolled above, you take 4 damage of fire damage. And the last roll, as you guys are running off the ship, the final explosion. The DC is 12. Of course, Dumby and Flip Flop are all, like trying to identify. Your ritual is broken up, right? As this explosion happens and like debris just scatters all over the fucking decks. is the entire other ship blows up and sinks, basically.
Do I have to roll again? With
Yes,
danger?
so this is the last roll. I'll roll another 2d6 fire damage.
All right, let's see. I'll make it.
Hey, flip flop, fireworks.
13.
Ah,
I rolled a 7
having a
for fire
party in there,
damage.
mate.
That total or
That's 7 total damage. So if you saved, and again, as you roll above a 20, nobody did that time, so everybody takes half damage except for. Okay, I think everybody got it right. Cool.
Yeah, 13.
Seven's been getting hit. Zevin, are you dead?
Depends how much damage does this do.
That one did 7.
I'm barely alive.
So it makes it out with a Skinner's
Back up,
teeth.
character.
we're twins. We're all. I'm also barely alive.
Okay.
How much damage do it take? Even with the rage.
You kind of do some other explosion effects. Something like that. The whole ship blows up. I could change the model. For all intents and purposes, the ship blows up and sinks. And you guys dive onto the other part of the ship and barely make it out by the skin of your teeth.
I don't think died. I think he got blown out.
What do you guys do?
Oh,
I
Min's
complain
gonna
about
stand up.
goblins.
Min's gonna like brush herself off and be like, anyone need healing right now?
I pass out in response.
Okay.
Before I do, I say, "Don't let him eat me," and then I pass out.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
The ship burns to the ground.
So
To
I'm
the
gonna cast
ocean,
it
you mean?
Yeah, to the ocean.
twice.
sinks into the ocean.
The flames
Remember?
continue under the sea.
It's napalm.
So,
Zevin, you get 4 health, and then
I turned to flip flop.
Kanan, you also get
Make
4
sure you collect
HP.
all the treasure. Let's get back to our
It's
cat.
not much, but you know, shitty rolls.
DM Earth's
Yeah.
Sort of
gonna
grab him
is
with
gonna
valuable.
swim towards him slowly. Can the Jaws theme be played, please?
Dan, who are you swimming towards? You've just jumped on the other ship by the skin
Trying
of
to
your
get the
teeth.
goblins.
Well, the goblins have all been incinerated. They all blew up.
I thought Earth got blown into the ocean.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, he's swimming
Well, I
towards
mean, I
anyone
guess.
in the water. He's slowly swimming, Jaws theme.
Okay, roll perception
it's
roll,
the
Earth.
crocodile song from Peter Pan. That's the funnier one.
Oh, did I swallow a clock? Damn.
Hey, in terms of biology, oceans are salt water, and typically I think crocodiles live on fresh water. So how
It's
would
a
that
salt
work?
No,
water
crocodiles crocodiles do swim in the ocean when they move into one territory to another.
Science lesson right there.
Alligators mainly stays in fresh water.
Dumby, this is bad news, right? You have a ship
But
that
not
just
for us,
blew the
not for
fuck
us.
up, and as it's sinking into the ground, there's fire and smoke.
Okay.
You know
I
that,
admire the fireworks.
right? You can make an insight roll if you want. Again,
Okay.
Captain.
I guess we're not taking that ship then.
Oh no, we're back to the catamaran. Oh, not bad roll. Actually rolls pretty good today.
See, as it slowly, the shards and fragments of all the fire, just pillows of smoke, dust up towards the sky. Anybody nearby, another raiding ship, this could be trouble, Dunby.
Okay. I turn to flip flop and say, "Hey, collect all the treasure quickly and get back to the catamaran. Let's get out of here."
Are we waiting for our new friends, or I think the bid guy would come in handy.
Do you think they survived?
We're
You
on
saw
the
them
other
on the deck. They blew up onto the other deck. Of
So
course,
they came flying.
yeah. Of course, is still looking for food in the waters, but he doesn't find
He's
very
not
much.
looking for food. He's looking for somebody.
Well,
He's trying
let's
to
get
pull
back
them
to
up.
the boat. Let's get back to the boat, and we can swing it around, and then see if there's anybody floating in the ocean, right?
I like it.
And if they're dead, we can take their items.
Even better. With the items have no use to the dead.
Of course, we need all this treasure, to buy the passage to the king and deliver that message I forgot.
Exactly right. You are a smart man after all, Dunby.
But let's go back on the road to the little raft, and then we'll kind of float around and see if we can find anything that's floating in the ocean.
Who wants to roll the d20 for collateral damage on the main ship? The grace of
Me.
Christ. Kanan rolls it up. Oh,
He's
high
I
is
used up
good.
my good rolls.
3! Yes!
Ah!
This is bad.
I don't know if
news,
that's good
Kanan.
or bad, but I'm hoping for bad.
No, high is good. Kanan, something's going wrong with the main ship. The Grace of Comies. You like look down over the ship. There's a giant fucking hole. That ship's starting to sink now too.
Don't look at me. I didn't blast through it.
You just feel it because like the buoyant, you're starting to like tip a little bit. It's kind of weird, and then you just look over and you're like, oh shit.
I would like to say I also like I can hear like the subaudible cracking and stuff going on in the lower decks and stuff. And I turned it. I was like, all right, we're going on the dinghies.
Alright, everyone grab something out of this pile and let's go.
Yep. So we're gonna swing around, see if there's any bodies floating in the ocean. Recover some other things.
I would like to make sure that I have grab some rope on the way out, and
Yeah, it's Somerset's rope. Yep, there's a 50-foot rope.
yeah, and I don't know if there's any other because I was fishing with that net. I don't know if that was too big of a net or if I could like carry that.
Yeah, if you want to add the net is a weapon, right? It should be under weapons. You can actually add the net.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you grab like whatever you can before the other ship starts to. It's just sinking slowly. I mean, you have time to grab stuff. It's not like it's great rush, but like the ship is permanently damaged now. It was already kind of fucked because the main mast or whatever was fucked. Now it's like it's fucking sinking.
What happened to this ship? How did the mast get damaged?
Should play the Titanic music.
I don't know the theme song to that.
Audio cut out.
Can grab one of the dinghies and start pushing?
You want to grab one of the dinghies off? You throw it off over the ship.
Oh no, the one's already in the ocean. I'm still in the water.
They are tied down. They were tied down to the other ship.
Oh,
Now the Grace of Comies does have a few dinghies, but the other ship is totally blown up. Like you try to look for bodies. Imagine like a massive chain reaction explosion happening from basically room to room. Like you barely survived yourself, right?
I made all those rolls. I just made the last one. I got a 13.
What do you guys do?
Was there also on the way out? I don't know if I could, but could I get like a small cask of like gunpowder? Do we have like cannons on this ship, right?
There's no gunpowder, unfortunately.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Not on this ship.
How long
Maybe
it all just
exactly
blew
do
up.
we have before this whole ship goes down?
Unknown.
That sounds like a intelligence check.
Yeah, something like that.
Dunby, how long do you think before this ship goes down, mate? I think you've seen a ship or two go down in your time.
Probably enough time for us to get on that raft and go to town.
I just start like climbing down onto the raft before everybody. It's like I fucking hate the ocean.
The most fuck this shit I'm out mood ever.
I hate the
Please,
ocean, man.
First in the
Every-
ocean, he's waiting. He's waiting for you guys to get down here.
Yeah, everybody aboard.
He's got his
everybody
arms behind
aboard.
his back, floating on his back. He's like,
Everybody aboard. Whoever's everybody aboard.
this is a
don't-
vacation for
Don't mind my bright sails. They might be a little stinky, but it's okay.
I press to digitate the stink away every time without him knowing.
Every 10 minutes.
It doesn't go away. It defies the laws
Just
of
don't make me
magic.
roll anymore.
And sort of like taking the stains off the underwear too.
Again, defies the laws of magic.
I don't like this.
So, do we actually are we able to pick up all of the party members, or
Yeah.
Kanan and Seven and Ben?
I'm assuming everybody's on the other side of the ship now, right? Everybody kind of broke up. Look at Min right now.
Yeah, I think she's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's the face of shock. Like, oh
But
god, I gotta get
doesn't,
wet.
Earth doesn't need to be on the boat, right? We can
I'm
just
thinking
kind of
like
like
hot dog eating contest.
he can
right?
just
Like,
swim. We could just
Yeah,
tie a rope to him, right?
Earth's planning on pushing the boat.
Oh, really? Can you do
What
that?
a lad.
Can you do that?
Yeah,
With
of
the
course.
Small dinghy. He
Okay.
moves
Hey,
40
he's our
feet
little
forward.
engine that could. Wow. Who would have thought?
And if
An
anyone
alligator
tried to
engine
steal Urz's
or a crocodile engine.
loot, yeah, if anyone tried to steal Urz's loot, yeah, he knows how to get to you. Tip the boat.
What loot is that, my friend? Do you have any loot?
Loot of dead ally.
Oh, whoa.
Eat.
Now
I
that
don't-
we're all on the dinghy, can I examine those clumps of papers and stuff that I grabbed?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I actually go next to Kanan and look at the papers with him because I'm wondering if one of them is a map.
Okay.
I'll do the same. Like, I imagine that Dunby and I are trying to look over to Kanan's shoulders, but we're too short to, like, actually see.
Get on each other's shoulders.
You're on the raft, basically. What's the name of Dunby's ship, this catamaran?
Drusilla's ghost.
You guys
Ghost
are
of
all
Drusilla.
on Drusilla's ghost right now, correct?
Yeah, the princess I failed to save.
Eventually, he's kind of guiding you back. To kind of clarify before we look at there, where are we going? Right now, you're slightly off the coastline. I want to say where, you have the ocean shelf, as the beach goes out, and then you have the huge drop, which goes into the ocean shelf. That's where you guys were at. You guys are, most nearest thing was the raided pirate city there, and you guys are about 1 day's travel away. North is Husad. And then you guys saw some ruins at night in between there. And of course, you haven't been anywhere else.
Yeah, let's go to the biggest port. I guess that would be Husad, I guess.
On the dinghy?
Isn't the Merchants Guild like a big deal in Husad?
What is the Merchants Guild?
The people we were just fighting. The people who give me this branding.
The people with backstabs.
Well, we would know that. You'd have to tell us, basically.
So I just linked a map. You guys really want to look at what's going on. Husad, I put, if you zoom in a little bit, I put in, a little ruins. Like there. The little ruins south of Husad there along the coastline, that's where you're kind of at. But you're, in that, cove almost, or that area. Not too far. And then north of there's some ruins.
So you don't want to go back to Husad? Is that what you're saying?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, is Husad not a merchant city? I am marked cargo.
So you guys were slaves or something from the city
Or
of
don't
Husad?
like merchant.
So what's the other option besides Husad? The town that was a day away, so you said?
It was a raised port, so there's it's destroyed, but we might be able to make do. If we can get to land, I could probably assist us in managing food and stuff. I'm a pretty good hunter, and I know
So
stuff
let's
like
go
that.
to the raised port. Maybe there's some stuff left over we can look around for. Okay, let's go. Let me just adjust those sails here,
So just the underwear.
Am I still carrying Winky in my bag?
Winky's on, he's not in the bag, he's on the boat.
God damn it.
Put me down, you brute.
I want to be in the bag.
Bag is drier than the boat.
Can you push us a little faster towards the coast there, Before you know it, I'm going to have sand in my underwear.
It's not Earth, it's the sails. The sails are catching the wind. The wonderful wind.
We're going back to the port, correct?
And we were examining those papers.
Yes. Yeah, you found something of value before the ship exploded. Basically, the papers they talk about, they're stamped by the Merchants Guild. They said, basically, they kind of recap the events. They've been authorized to contract these bugbear assassins. I think I actually have the name of them.
Bugbear assassins. Damn it.
Rest in peace, the drunken cactus. You lived in our hearts for a while.
They talk about
who's
they
the
hired
drunk
these
cactus?
bugbear assassins and other
Shit.
kind of mercenaries of the darkness to hunt you down and recapture the lost property, as well as kill the traders who backstabbed the contract.
Bugbear assassins that are going to
This
hunt you down.
this underling, his name was. Actually, see if I can pull it up here.
You mean the merchant that had to slay?
His name was Hassam Al Husif. I'll link it in our chat.
He's the heartless guy.
He's the heartless guy you killed. He was basically tasked on bringing you back, so he must have been kind of like an underling merchant.
Should have killed him before. Should have fed him to when you first.
You guys, I'm just going to move the time forward 30 minutes. And you guys have docked now at the ports, like you're back at Croton, which is the name of the little city, right?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just need a moment. We lost the ship. It was Rue's ship, but that thing was like a son to me.
No, feel sad. Kill other crew. You get new ship.
But there can only be one drunken cactus. I can't live on without that.
Then eat. Or get new ship.
Think about it. If we're lucky, we'll never have to go on a big ship again.
Yes. Yes, we can stay on my catamaran forever. What a wonderful ship it is.
No,
Yeah, we
I'd
can
like
fix
to
the
know.
things
No,
everywhere.
let's just
God,
avoid
no.
the ocean. Period. Let's just
You have a-
stop with the ocean.
Do you have
Let's
a
go
problem
find
with
ourselves a
water,
gorgon and
Kanan?
get ourselves a
As I
boat.
pressed it, this should take all the blood off of him.
Oh, I was gonna go wash off in the salt water.
Hopefully, Min can actually heal He's got a bit of a boo boo on his shoulder.
Oh, you guys are still hurt. Is everybody still hurt? You could take a long rest right on the way to the port, right?
I don't think can't fit on the raft at all. Unless you wanted to sink.
Like how big is this raft?
You're muted as.
Yeah, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Yeah, you guys have docked on Croton. So you're on land essentially, right? It's just like you left it like maybe an hour ago before the Bugbear assassins showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boat's big enough for 3 halflings.
But you got halflings.
We're all like really close together, like shoulder to shoulder.
and the one in the back, just gripping onto him, pushing.
It's like a boogie board.
Yeah, we'll put the half-elf Winky on the top of her.
No, he stays in my bag. That's where he belongs. He's now a pocket
man.
poodle.
Oh, hi, Min.
Wait, I just realized, did we just?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Literally just broke everything.
Oh dang.
We're back.
I just kind of came to a realization. We're back at port, correct?
Yes, we went in a big circle. Again, I would like to clarify that the ocean sucks.
We have a lot of little people here, right? So 7 is a
I think
dwarf.
I think the
7 is a
world
dwarf.
is a bit of a
and
circle.
Flip-flop
Kanan.
is a gnome, right? Are you a gnome or a halfling?
I'm a gnome,
Okay, so
so yeah.
Hey, technically,
I can
I
pass
am
off as both.
I am technically the tallest, well, third tallest person here. Oh no, no,
really?
fourth
Oh, how
tallest
tall?
person.
How
here.
tall are you? How tall are you?
I'm 4'7".
Ah, okay. Yeah, you are taller.
Do I
Wow.
have to carry all of you in my arms like a fucking baby?
Don't touch me.
Hey,
Don't touch me.
I can technically lift you, so shush.
You can't lift me. 478 pounds.
You know,
For a dwarf, that's chump change.
I'm still thinking about crocodile leather boots and crocodile leather belt and other things.
Yeah,
boy.
you're gonna have to go through him and get through his tough ass elm hide.
Dunby, I don't think this one's a good idea.
No, I don't think so. But we can always wait till he's
Just
asleep.
knowing what he's thinking about, like seeing the cog turn.
No, not this one.
After pushing that boat, he is now starved again. And
Yes.
Well,
all of
Yes.
you are in a small boat in the water.
well, we're at port now. So while
Okay.
everyone's bickering, I'm gonna go look, see if there's any buildings that could be used as like small huts or anything as shelter, just for
Min's
the
gonna
night.
follow Kanan.
Just for the night.
I'm
And
going to start recasting the ritual to identify the javelin while they're off doing this.
But before you all go somewhere, I'm still kind of thinking on something. So we left the ship on this one raft. So did we just abandon literally several people to a ship?
Pretty much.
as far as I was understanding it, they all just started swimming to shore.
No,
They like left. They didn't get. As far as I understood it, they did not leave the Naimia and jump onto our ship. If I'm not mistaken, they
Yeah.
just
pretty
kept
much was-
going.
They were
Well, they-
just abandoning ship like rats. So pretty much, I think their fate's already been sealed from that point on.
Yeah,
Well,
I think so.
We blame our previous Captain Rue for that one.
Oh, where is Captain Rube?
Not in Earth's stomach. That's a disappointment.
She did.
I got a
She
black
going.
screen. I can't see anything.
So do we do
So, who's their captain now?
So I'm the captain. Captain Gummy Dead. You should have that by now.
I thought you guys enlisted me as captain.
We just gave it to you and took it away
I'd rather
very
have the
quickly.
dwarf than the bonged out fucking midget.
We're the ones with the boat, guys. Like,
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Fair
You
enough.
have a dinghy.
do
You have a small little thing.
It's
Do-
a catamaran. It's a
Do men-
catamaran.
do Min and I
It's
find
a Subway sandwich to
I've
do
got,
Min
like,
and
that
I
long.
find a shelter like an old house or anything?
Am I still seeing? Can y'all still see me and stuff?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
see you, Zevin. We're listening to you.
Because all I see is a black screen on my side.
Black
I think
screen
it's
of
'cause
death?
Yeah, I think the Tailspire is like messing with my
Ooh,
stuff
you
again.
fucks.
You can
I'll
just shut down
flip through that shit.
Tailspire.
Well,
if you want for
we
now.
can see you just fine.
Zevin, if you need to, you can close Tailspire, and then you can just view it in the browser if we pop it up. You don't even need to have Tailspire, right? Because we could just have
Yeah.
you view it on stream.
Okay, there we go, I'm back.
Kanan, this sounds kind of like a survival role.
Yeah, I was also I was
Like-
looking for like already made buildings.
I will describe. Remember what happened was the previous building's been like reduced almost to rubble.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was the only building in the port.
Yeah, it's like basically a bar.
Okay.
I can load it up.
What's your
There's
survival?
There's actually some
Okay.
tents if I actually load it up.
It's only +1 or plus.
Okay.
You are
I have
correct.
+3.
I have +3 too.
Okay. So just-
But I was also gonna say if I can't find anything, I was gonna take advantage of my background feature, and if this area provides it, I can find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people, provided the land offers those things.
I'm looking at the map. There's like there's a couple tents back here. Like there are tents, but roll a survival roll. Whoever wants to roll the survival roll, and then you can roll with advantage, right? As the group kind of tries to find shelter, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Min, if you want to go it, or I'll do it. Doesn't matter.
At the 5
yeah,
days.
I can just roll it.
Okay.
You said with
With
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 23. Woo!
I mean, Min, like you just kind of recapped like some of the story and what's going on. Like the merchants are out looking for their merchandise. Obviously, there's no slaves now. All the slaves like basically ran off or whatever, from the explosions and everything like that.
Right.
But
Well,
like
ain't,
you know, this was
ain't
just-
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
this was just like raided, so you know, I mean, you did roll a 23. It could be risky, right, to like try to sleep here, right? And
Yeah.
like the assassins are out looking for Captain Rue apparently and the crew.
But I got a question though. Due to the
Like there are some tents back here. Like definitely, you guys could just rest in these tents back here, or maybe this tower back here. You know, there is a way. There's a way just to plop down. I'm assuming you guys have maybe some bed rolls and stuff. Maybe, maybe not. Some of you guys are straight off the slave boat.
But
Well, I have
that's the
some
thing,
rations, about 5 days worth, so I don't know what
DM.
everybody else has.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Wouldn't the due to the
Don't
ship
have any.
sinking and the merchant being having his heart ripped out by a love-strict puppy, they wouldn't know if we're alive or not. And the main product they were talking about is and Kanan.
And me. And Min.
Oh yeah, and Min.
Like, let me
So-
describe also for everybody else, like Dunby and stuff. Like, Kanan and Min have like a marking over their eye. This is a magical, like almost like tattoo or marking of some kind. They're different markings. They're used to identify the slaves.
Okay.
Also has one as well.
Or has a slave marking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Zevin doesn't. Flip Flop and Dunby do not.
Yeah, you guys are just magnets for assassins, killers, and goblins.
It's a good thing
Why
for
are we
Ur.
hanging
The
out with these
more-
people?
Ur doesn't have to go anywhere. Food comes to him.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's just coming. It's just food. Just getting food.
Well, I have 5 days of rations. So
I'm assuming in this time, Flip Flop identifies the items, correct?
Yep.
Flip Flop,
Just
what
the
items are
javelin, Or are
there?
we going with? Well, it was just the javelin, and then Min had the ring. And I did also want to try to use identify on at least one of the markings to see, because we know that it's like a branding to identify them. But I know when Surf was alive, we were talking about if they could actually be tracked or anything like that to find out exactly what it does.
Well, Ur's right behind you. He knows the javelin is loot from the previous ally. So he's
Let's
keeping
start off
an
with the
eye on it.
javelin. The javelin is a javelin of lightning.
Yeah.
I just
Awesome.
linked it.
Oh, sir.
That is
Could-
Ur's.
So the other slaves don't have food, right? Currently, can we pool our food together? See what we have.
I don't know if the other slaves survived though. Like came with us.
No, I
Look,
think it's
you
just-
guys are looking around. The other slaves are just gone. They hightailed it probably.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if this
Hey.
area would be one that I could take advantage of my background feature for,
Yeah.
which is I can take advantage. I can find fresh water and food for myself and up to 5 other people, provided the land offers it.
Is this just like an
Well,
automatic thing, or do you need to make a roll?
It's an Outlander feature.
Cool.
Of my background. So yeah, I'm also good with maps and geography and recall general layouts of terrain, settlements, and stuff.
Like, you kind of know where you're at, like based on where the other crew was at, like what was talking about, people just talking in general. Like, you're about a day south from Husad. In between Husad and this small little outpost for pirates is some ruins. Unknown what these ruins are or whatever. To the west is just like the harsh desert, essentially.
DM.
Hold
I
on, let
do
me
have
finish
the-
talking with Kanan here for a second.
Sorry.
Kanan, you have like a net, so you can definitely go fish.
Okay.
I think, let me look at the model here. I don't think there's not really a well here. I don't see a well.
Are these palm trees?
yeah,
if they
they're
have
palm
coconuts,
trees.
we could have the milk. We could have the milk inside.
I like that, Kanan. Yeah, there's palm trees and they have milk and coconut and stuff in it. So for sure, I like that. Smart. There's
I
probably
watch
water,
Survivor
but
Man a lot.
there's probably like water then, but that's deep under deep underground, right, where the roots are getting at it.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
Well,
ruins, right?
I'll go ahead and fish and harvest some coconuts for us if we're. I'll set it up so I'll be doing that regardless of whether or not we're heading off sooner than later, so we can take it with us if we're gonna. I was gonna say we could head to the ruins. I mean, they know this area; they've already sacked it, but I don't know if they can track us with these. So I don't know. I'd like to put some distance between us and any location they've already been to, but
Right.
Min's
Min's gonna let you know that like this is probably not like a safe area. They already know where the ship went. If it's
Yeah,
not gonna
exactly.
return, we're kind of screwed. And we've got these marks on us. Heavens knows that they can track it or not.
That's
It's
the,
lined with magic, correct? Then wouldn't... Does anyone have the spell, yeah, wouldn't counterspell work on it?
not counterspell.
You like dispel
Dispel-
magic
it'd be
or like
dispel
remove
magic.
curse or something
Yeah.
at like probably a really high level.
Alright then.
But if everyone's decided like gathering stuff, Ur's background is the Anarch, and he has the Rubble Belt Refuge. He can find safe havens in areas that not many people have gone to. Places where you can actually hide and find fresh water.
That's kind of what Kanan was just doing. I just kind of described it. But, I mean, you're just, like, looking around, like, there's nothing apparent, Kanan, beyond just these ruins. And, like, what Min is just saying, like, it could be dangerous, to stay here. The bugbears and the merchants, you pissed off the wrong people. Flip-Flop identifies the other item. It's a ring of swimming. It allows up to swimming speed up to 40 when it wears. It's got like dolphins and fishes on the ring.
Well,
Mr. Kanan, since he hates water so much.
Ur's taking that jacket.
I don't hate water. I hate the ocean.
Dude,
That cool,
imagine
that
if you
cool.
gave it to how fast he could swim.
It just
No.
how it doesn't increase his swimming speed. It just brings your swimming speed up to 40.
Oh, the distance. Okay.
Oh, God
okay.
damn it! I want to be a merman right there, a merman gator.
You should keep it. You should like be a surfer, surfing flip flop.
Oh God. I'm still. waiting
Well,
for
I've got like the
Crocs.
blonde pushback hair, so it sort of fits, right?
90s surfer dude.
I assume Min and I meet back up with the group with some supplies or food, and I suggest that we depart. If we can't either find a cave or something, then there are those ruins, which is a location we know will at least get shelter, but we should not stay here.
Oh, sounds good. Ruins sounds good to me.
Or
Yeah,
is it
these
just the
ruins sound interesting.
Yeah,
It's,
maybe we'll
another
find a
place.
treasure map.
Maybe
Why
we'll
would
just
they-
find treasure, Dunby. Who needs a map when it's just sitting in front of you like it was on that boat?
True enough. What do you say, folks?
And,
So let's.
I
Okay.
slipped Dunby like a coin pouch that has 95 gold in it that I got off Surf Corp.
But something. Ur has a problem with the group right now. He wants to know. Ur wants to know who's leader, who's chieftain now. Since the
Chieftain.
original has been drowned.
Well, until we can remove your slave marks, it doesn't make sense for you guys to go too openly, because then they can identify you, right? So it'd have to be either Zevin. I guess he doesn't have a slave mark, right? Zevin.
No, he doesn't.
I don't.
Flip Flop, which I would be happy to, or it could be Captain Death, me.
He already has captain in his title. It just
Only a
saves...
captain if there's a boat, and we're leaving that one.
Of course, I have a 5 wisdom, but that's probably not the best idea.
I'm not okay with this.
Ur
I'm not be
wants-
honest.
You're like,
Ur
no.
wants dwarf leader. Dwarf has strength. Ur follows strength.
You could
Oh.
pick up like a baby.
Oh, I'm not too bad in the strength field, Not too bad, but just not great in
It's
the
all
wisdom
about the
field.
slut.
Then
my
want to
friends,
fight Ur.
I think it's 7 then, right?
All right then.
All right,
I mean, Min
figurehead,
doesn't know
let's
who
go.
anyone is. She's just gonna be like standing there like, yeah, I don't know.
The dwarf.
I just start walking towards the. I was like, all right, let's go. And I start walking. We can
Yeah,
talk
let's-
and walk. We don't need to decide now.
Let's follow the waffle. Let's go.
The werewolf.
I don't think your character would know that I am that, unless someone else.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Ur knows waffle.
Oh my god.
I'm walking far ahead, so I can hear you, but I'm pretending I can't.
So
I'm-
we're
I
gonna
was
stay at the ruins, right? I
Yeah,
assume.
we'll
Alright.
get back on the catamaran and go to the ruins.
Oh, I thought we were walking.
What? I thought the ruins were offshore though,
I don't remember.
like on a small
it's
island of
another
their own.
island.
They're not on an island. They're on the shoreline.
Oh,
Oh, they are.
Ooh. oh, okay.
Kanan
yeah,
is
we'll
correct.
just walk there
You can walk there along the shore to get to the ruins that you saw.
So
It would probably be about a 6-hour walk.
okay.
6
How long would it take to
hours?
catamaran there?
6 hours is nothing. Do I have
So
to carry you guys?
So I lovingly cover my wonderful catamaran, and then we start walking over to the ruins.
Earth, I'm not sure if you noticed, but like we've been up since early morning.
With the coconuts and everything that Kanan has gathered with Min, I believe, you guys everyone can add 2 days worth of rations to their character sheet. Only can add 1 day because he eats twice as much as a normal person, right?
Yep.
And of course, doesn't need to eat today if he doesn't want to.
So I'm up to 3 rations.
Maybe do you think we should pool our rations to find out exactly how much food we have to last for a certain number of days? What do you think, Seven?
See, I would think of that, but again, my thought process of thinking that Earth might just collectively eat everything on site kind of has that on my mind.
Ain't like that.
So
Only to corpses. No one would eat that, so he already figured out that's a viable food for himself only.
Oh, then okay, then I don't.
You guys
see
are
any
walking
problem.
across the shoreline north.
I
Does
don't see
anyone need any
problem.
healing while we're walking?
Yes.
does.
Crap. Okay, shit.
Everyone.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at We're getting a full rest. I can do.
We're getting a full rest. We don't have to worry about it.
Right.
What-
Okay.
Just,
What's
no,
your,
just
uh,
save, save some just in case. Like on
Yeah.
the way there, we can get up.
Um,
Oh, shit.
Zevin, you heal for 15.
What sort of
Ah, sweet.
practices do you follow in?
And you heal for 13.
Sweet. Thank you. He's almost
Oh.
topped up.
I can feel the feeling back in my arms again.
I can feel in my arms.
does anybody have any tracking skills or something? I guess it would be Kanan, right? He sort of has some tracking skills, I assume.
Yeah.
I mean survival.
Yeah, I have some. Yeah. I'm pretty exhausted though right now, so I won't be as good as normal. But
All right,
I can help out.
So we're spending the night in the ruins. We're gonna do a watch schedule.
I'll actually have instead. I'll actually have my familiar Flapjack just sit up, and just keep an eye out because it can, talk to me telepathically, and it's got the 120-foot dark vision. I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
Things like that. So that'll pretty much cover our watch, I think, so we can all get a good night's sleep.
Time for bed, everyone. It's time for a bedtime story from Dumby.
did we make
Yeah.
it to the ruins all right? Or
Oh yeah, that too.
yeah, I mean, like we're talking like we're already there, and I'm like, we haven't gotten there yet. We're still walking.
I can see something in the DM's eye. See, like, you guys are fucked.
Random encounter.
I'm just
as we
listening to you
approach
guys
the
talking.
ruins-
You guys haven't approached them yet. I mean, I'm assuming you guys want me to move the time forward.
As we
Yeah,
approach
we can
it,
talk a little bit.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
suggest that we, keep an eye out and maybe approach stealthily.
You want to travel at half speed? Take 12 hours if you want to try to travel
Well,
stealthily.
not half speed, just after we can see them see the ruins.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to push the
So,
time up like 6 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Who-
I think we're
I'm
good.
gonna offer the javelin of lightning to someone because it's not.
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
benefit.
taking that javelin of lightning.
Is it?
Hmm?
I
can
believe
do
it
that.
was your fallen comrade, my giant new scaly friend. And
I ate Sir, therefore it's mine.
You have become the new Sir.
That's how
I
it
am-
works. He's still being digested.
I
you
can
a
have
chick?
attunement to it because he's in my gut.
You don't seem like a javelin. You don't seem like a javelin type of guy. Maybe it's better for a ranged weapon person, possibly.
What do you mean? You can just chuck that thing.
Yeah, javelins are for that though, for strength throws and stuff.
It can use one. It can cast lightning bolt once a day.
Today.
8d6 lightning damage. There's a line, a
Oh,
100-foot
damn.
line.
Do you attach a
Oh.
rope to it? Can you
Flip-flop.
easily
You should've
retrieve it?
And
Should've
pretty much
kept
he's
it.
gonna chuck that shit full strength.
Nah,
I'm looking
wait,
at
wait,
it.
hold on.
It's kind of like a double-edged spear if you actually look at the picture of it, Kanan. So
Yeah.
there's no way to tie. Like there's no.
I was
hoop
half
to it.
joking.
It's cool though. I like the idea.
Yeah,
of it.
you can just tie it to onto the middle piece and just still toss it that way. We can tie the dwarf on the other end and just launch it.
anchor, like.
And
Who has a
Tactico's
javelin
actually
of
starting to
lightning?
warm up on you.
Hey, I played a lot of large barbarian classes, and I'm always throwing the small guy.
I think that's
Who
it.
bad you're
Doesn't
not a
mean the small
cleric.
guy wants to be
It's too bad
thrown.
you're not a cleric. He would have been the perfect holy hand grenade.
Actually, now that I think about it, how
Please don't
this-
throw me.
That's like that's
No, you're not that
her.
small.
Please don't throw me.
maybe the javelin might be good for somebody like Min, possibly. We don't want the heal. I don't know. Just curious.
Well, it's Ur's choice, because he has cert in his tummy.
Hey, he already states
He has
claim.
first dibs.
Unless you want to eat the remains of Sir.
No.
Just like cough up a little bit and be like, oh.
It's like a blood
Cough
oath
off,
or some
cough off the
shit.
skull with some hair on it. Eat.
Ew. Ew.
Okay, so
Keep the javelin. It's
Hey.
fine.
And I thought
um,
Gumby was out there, like.
I'll just tell little stories about Dumby tales, basically.
I love it.
How I lost the Princess Drusilla, and found her again, then lost her again, and then found her again.
I
You
can see where
no
this is
good
going
with
already.
Mate. You keep losing female.
Leave this open so you can breathe.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion just as we're walking, just every so often. Just cast minor illusion as like a rock in front of someone. just before their foot hits it, so they sort of like stumble every now and then. Just being a bit of a dick.
So I'm just gonna ask. So this familiar, when we get there, this familiar, it's going to keep watch while we're sleeping, correct?
Yeah, I don't really
That's the
trust
plan.
that.
Yeah, because like we already had that literally a day ago.
But it's
I didn't
flip-flop.
adjust.
I've been with him for days and days and weeks, and we've had no trouble at all.
Been out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Except for the little butterflies that were flying around the other day. But
Weird
yeah.
things happen on the ocean, so I've heard. So yeah, we didn't have any troubles.
Does anyone here, like in the party, knows that having dark vision for this? Because I too don't
Yeah.
trust the owl.
Yeah.
Flapjack
What's the name of the
perfectly
owl?
capable.
What's the name of
Flapjack.
the owl again? Flapjack. Okay. Yeah, see,
Flapjack is
Flapjack.
perfectly capable.
Flapjack
Uh.
eats mice, and he's wonderful. He brings us little treats.
All right. I'm just being
I don't
cautious
even
because the last time someone kept watch while we were sleeping, we got ambushed. That didn't go well.
Everybody
Uh,
makes a perception roll.
Okay. This is in front of the ruins, or is it on the way?
Oh yeah, it's a solid
18.
8.
18. That one good eye of his working now.
I got an 8.
I'm gonna roll for Flapjack.
I'm
as
gonna
well.
say.
Kanan, you got a 20.
Yeah, but I
you
forgot.
guys.
I forgot I have disadvantage, so I
That's great.
rolled it twice. So the 20 was the. Oh, if I would be good, but no, I have an 8. I'm
Flap-
exhausted. I still have exhaustion.
Flapjack gets
so-
a 22.
Yeah, I got a whopping 3 because
Our new halfling
I got
wizard
18.
with the owl. The owl spots something kind of in the horizon. You guys are walking across the shore. To the east, there's endless ocean. Palm trees scatter the shore regularly. To the west, dunes and deserts, crabgrass near the ocean, but a wasteland to the west. Hills and dunes. You guys feel the blazing heat of the sun, but the cool ocean breeze keeps you guys safe. The owl spots something on the horizon, some type of building.
Is it the ruins?
No,
Only
It's
Flip Flop
something.
knows.
it's like a two-story
Yeah.
building. What do you want to do, Flip Flop?
There's a there's a building up ahead. Is it these ruins that you guys were telling us about, or?
What you want her to do?
What does it look like? I mean, does it? I assume I can't see it right now.
You guys want to get closer?
Is it towards the direction we were already heading?
Yes.
Then yeah, I assume
I
so,
definitely
right?
think it's where we're going. It's
So you're gonna use stealth from here, right? I mean, I'm a rogue, so might as well use stealth, right?
I feel like
I
it would-
have chainmail. You're all fucked.
We don't.
Ur's naked. Ur's naked. He's got nothing on.
What I'm saying
Think
is
there's
that we
any
don't.
armor that can fit him? Nope.
Chink, chink, chink.
it's just
What I'm saying is that we don't have to all go at once, right? Maybe we can send
Yeah.
somebody ahead as a scout, right?
yeah.
The bird.
Dunby, Kanan, you two seem the best to scout if you wish. I can send Flapjack with you to keep in touch with the rest of us if you guys want to scout it out.
All right.
So what do you say, fellow Kanan? Ho
All right.
check it
I'm
out.
a little tired. I don't know if I'll do as well as usual, but I loosened up and I was like, all right, we'll be back.
Oh, shoulder up, man. Adrenaline.
Disadvantage with a 20 and a nat 1.
Oh!
A nat
Brutal.
20 and a nat 1. What a motherfucker.
He grabs a leaf and covers himself with it.
you just sit down in the sand.
Stealth.
I guess that makes my stealth useless because if he's come back.
You both have to roll. So roll it up, Denby. Did you roll?
I just did. 21.
21.
21.
Yeah, I mean, you hear Kanan like trips a little bit as he's going forward, but you guys don't go like right up to this structure. You get close enough to like see what's going on. Dunby, you see like it's too good to be true. Like a well. It's like a 2-story building. Like, is that a stable? What do you do?
Wow. Hey, do you see that well? The stable? Kanan.
I'm looking at it. I'm wondering. I'm checking my own like temperature, seeing if I might be having heat stroke or something. Can I do either a perception check or insight check to try and like spot anything out of the ordinary?
Roll it up.
All right, which do you want? Doesn't matter.
It's up to you.
All right, I'll do perception. I still have disadvantage, so 8.
Unfortunately, you're just exhausted. You got hit by like the bugbear. It's like knocked your senses clean.
I'm
You
at
need
a
good
quarter
night's
health,
rest.
so
Yeah, you're
I'm
like
at quarter
desperate
health.
times.
Can I like do the sight through the familiar and
Yeah.
and do the same? So I'm just like, carry me and do that and
Your familiars
looking
within
at it, just-
100 feet of you can telepathically communicate to you as a 100-foot range.
yeah, are they within that?
Do you want to get within that?
I'm talking about like to see through their vision. Is that
It's 100
within the
feet.
100 foot range?
So you have
Yeah.
a sphere that goes around you. It's 100 feet.
Oh, yeah.
That's the range of the familiar to telepathically communicate with you.
Yep.
You should still be able to send it out further and try and then have it come back if you'd like. I'm going to communicate. Dumby is like, I'm skeptical, but I think we're getting to a point where I don't know if we're going to have to take the risk regardless.
Fresh water. We should tell the others.
I'm gonna say to like the ones that are with me and be like, didn't you guys say that this was meant to be a ruin, not like a civilized location? Being this 2-story building, well, and horse stables.
What do you guys do?
Urs is gonna walk up to it nonchalant, like doesn't really give a damn. Gonna grab
So has now moved up with the stealth party. I'm assuming everybody's together now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just catch up.
I'm picking up Kanan. I'm putting him on my shoulder.
I would protest, but honestly, I'm
You're too
tired.
tired. Fuck.
So I tell them about the well and the
You
stable,
sleep.
so that they can see. Like, hey, there's a fresh well and there's a stable and everything. It's really looks like a nice place to stay.
I'm walking up.
Are we going up to this
Good
building?
idea.
No brains.
Cool.
Are we going up to the building, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
I'm going to sort of hang back just a little bit and try to be a bit more stealthy than anyone that's just walking straight up. Just sort of being like, oh, these guys said it was ruined.
I've summoned you to the board.
Awesome.
I see the board.
I'm a.
A woman kind of like, you see a woman up
And
top.
Flapjack's just sitting with me.
She like looks over at you. She's on top of the roof. And she waves back at you. She's dressed in like garb, like Arabian garb almost, like long flowing robes, like to catch the wind to cool her off. She has a broom in her hand.
Hello there.
Erd's gonna ignore that and take Ken into the well.
You see the well here, guys? Right here.
Yep.
There we go.
There, I drug Kane in along with you. What do you guys do?
Drink.
Where's the woman?
I'm still like cautious. I do like taste test. I like just like dip my finger in it.
You dip your finger in it.
What I do?
You dip your finger in it. Your finger's now wet.
I was thinking, I can do anything.
Even Erd just looks at him, just like shakes his head, dunks his head into it, trying to take a jug of water.
Because there's no water there, I'm assuming, because it's an illusion. I immediately just like I'm being held down. I'm like, it's an illusion. It's not real. We are hallucinating.
You pull up your head and like you're just gurgling water. You're like your whole face and your Tom Hanks beard is
am I?
drenched.
No, Erd dunked his head in there.
Yeah, or dunked your head in there.
Water.
Oh, I thought you said my finger was dry because there was.
No, your finger
So
was
it's-
wet.
Oh, I thought you said it was dry.
And now you're wet. Your beard is just like drooling down with thing as has dunked you.
No,
I start.
Erd didn't dunk him. Erd dunked his own head in to take a jug of water
Okay.
Oh, okay.
to test it.
Okay,
I'm
my
gonna
man.
start heading to the woman. Can I climb up the walls or
Same.
something somewhere?
You want to start climbing up the walls.
The walls.
No.
Yes, do it.
I'm gonna
Make an
just waste
make an athletics check,
Erd
right?
did the same thing.
Hey, I'm
you
a
should do the
pretty
same.
good. I'm a pretty good like movement around, right?
Yeah, for sure.
After I drink deeply from the well, and I see that my companions are going to
19.
speak with the person. I would like to just do a quick like look around to see if I recognize anything of noteworthiness or like anything about this location.
Make a
While you're
perception
doing
Or its
that,
roll.
residents.
Erd's gonna yell out to the others. Water good. Drink.
3. God, I'm doing terrible. This is vanity.
Dumby, you like Jackie Chan up like the corners of the wall here, and you like just kind of leap up to the top. It's like pretty awesome. Like, you know, there's like, of course, you know, you could have just taken the stairs over here. But you know,
Always the hard way.
there's like some, you know, there's some nice tables set out. There's like some flourishing. It's a nice building. And you see there's, if I like scoop in here with your character, like
Yep.
there's some like a pantry. It looks like some vines and stuff like that coming out. There's some urns and things like that. You go
Hey,
unnoticed for
guys.
now.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's beautiful up here.
What do you guys do?
Erd's still chugging. Like a
Yeah,
cow.
I'm kind of resting next to her, like letting all the water like come off of me and cool me down.
I'm too tired to even move anymore at this point. I just fall to the ground.
Erd's gonna walk up to you and grab you.
So no sign of the woman, right? I guess. So,
No, you don't see a woman.
okay.
Give me your dwarf ass. I'm taking you to the well.
Yeah, just start trying it.
I'm not thirsty. I've had pretty much a lot of water on the way here.
I called the others up. Hey, a lot of food up here. Great tables.
Wait, set tables or not set tables?
Set tables.
That's odd.
Food, water, soup.
That's very questionable.
Unbe, we're in the middle of the desert. This does not seem right.
But Princess Priscilla has prepared everything for us. Priscilla's ghost has prepared everything for us. Come on.
This no
Put the pipe
yours.
down,
This
dummy.
territory of female.
I may be tired, but I'm not dumb. Someone is here.
I'm gonna send Flapjack to sort of look into the buildings to see what whatever he can see.
Near the shore, there's like other birds, like seagulls, like flying around. You know, near the shoreline, there's life here. You know, water brings life. You just fly the bird up top, and you see the woman up top sweeping.
Mm-hmm.
Dunby has gone unnoticed for now.
Will you just go up there and not see the person, or?
He is on the wrong floor. There's 3 floors to the
Dunby
building or
is
something.
performing a break and entering, trying to teach the others to do that as well.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna walk up the stairs. I'm not gonna, do whatever the hell Dumby did. I'm gonna walk up the stairs and sort of meet him where he is. Trying not to fly the model
I'm just gonna
like I
I'm
did
just
that one
gonna-
time.
I'm just gonna take out my hand axe, but I'm just not. Just gonna have it right behind my back,
Mm-hmm.
just in case, like
You
some
guys-
shenanigans happens.
Guys are so paranoid. Just
Earth's
an
gonna
old
sit
woman
down and pull.
with lots
Earth's
of
gonna
food.
sit down and pull out the crude meat cleaver.
I think these guys are just tired and they don't know, what to expect. So let's go have a chat with this woman at least.
Was the woman old or young, or do we know? Can we tell?
Roll a d20 for attractiveness.
That's gonna
I'll-
be a recurring theme.
That's
With
what I do for
disadvantage-
everything.
With disadvantage. With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
It's 11.
Pretty middle of the road. I mean, she's not a halfling, right?
I'm not a halfling either. I'm
It's
not...
pretty big for you.
Are we gonna hear?
What do you guys do? What does Min do?
I guess we go up
Min
the
is-
stairs.
I'm just
right?
trying to figure out what the fuck her dog is chewing on.
Oh boy.
Min's kind of gonna stay near like Kanan and since she kind of
They're around the well.
was. Yeah, she was like, she's gonna stay with them because she knows them from being under the ship for that long.
Okay.
So
So,
What do you want to do, Dunby?
flip-flop. Should we go up the stairs and say hello to the nice lady who set these tables for us?
We're here now. We might as well introduce ourselves.
Okay, so we'll go up the stairs.
Yep.
Looks like there's some stairs straight ahead. You go forward, and there's like, you look around, there's like doors, to lead to other
wonderful.
rooms. What do you do?
Beds.
Do you want to just still go up the stairs?
Yeah, I'll just go upstairs.
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
Does it occur to anyone that sweeping in a desert is a something that will never truly be successful?
It's a very cute quirk of old women, old maids that live here for a long time.
I don't
don't know-
know.
you
if
don't
She's
know
that's
sleeping.
cute.
She can barely hear you come up the stairs through the wind blowing around. She's like, hello.
She could be an assassin grandma, all we know.
Assassin grandma? That's an interesting one. Hello,
Hello, travelers.
My
What
name-
brings you here?
my name is Captain Dumpy Depp, and this is
I'm. Yeah. What crew we are is. I'm with this guy. Named.
I'm with this man.
The guy who broke and entered your house.
What sort of establishment is this out here in the middle of the desert?
It's a well, of course, and we are able to have people like you, travelers and sailors, come by. Those who do not wish to stay in Husad, who are traveling further south.
Ah, that's quite handy. Do you do rooms for rent or?
Of course.
I see. Well, some of our newer acquaintances. Do you have any preference on the guests that you take? Just out of curiosity, no real reason I ask, but we have some quite hungry people downstairs.
We have food and all kinds of manners to help you with. But you have to speak to my husband downstairs. He's the one who handles all the coin.
Husband?
You missed her husband on the way up.
He's on like the first floor.
We're just missing a whole lot of people.
I'm looking. I don't see him.
He is downstairs,
Probably
usually waiting for other travelers coming and going. We just had some leave this morning.
Oh, to where? In which direction?
We do not
the
try
city of Fujaj?
we do not try to discuss other guest business and the comings and goings.
Is there a big city nearby? Is there a big town nearby?
Of course, Fujaj is just one day's travel north, sailor. I thought you would know this, Captain.
No, but any other city besides Fujaj. We just came from there.
You came from Fujaj?
Well, some of us anyway.
Oh. Well, there is not much, but we always have wanderers looking for treasure. They go into the desert, or they go to the ruins to the north, or sailors travel south, west, and east, all over.
Ruins to the north. What? Aren't these ruins? I thought Canaan explored ruins. I'm confused now.
Oh my, you have been in the desert a long time there. You must be suffering from the desert heat. You need me to get you some water.
I feel sort of fine. I've been fire. I can't say it now.
Prestidigitation.
You are also under the desert heat.
Prestidigitation.
Go speak to my husband downstairs so you may get a room and rest.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go speak to her husband and inquire about the rooms.
We'll do that when we find him.
I could, and if you need to, I can set up this pipe for you here if you wish to smoke some hashish.
Ooh.
Oh God, the already blasted midget is gonna get even more blasted.
Maybe later for me, but I know Dumby will stay, and I sort of just hit Dumby on the back and walk past.
She goes back to sweeping. What else does everybody do? Let's go back downstairs. What do you guys do?
I'm showing off my cleaver to Zenith.
What does it look like?
Pretty much just part of the previous ship and some piece of metal. Been sharpened to his liking.
I just examine it, just looking around every inch of it, and it's like, I can tell I can tell you've held on to it for so long. Though, if you want a nice clean cut, I would say sharpening it, but some of your refined tastes and how you actually deal with eating people, you probably want it like this, I'm assuming.
Or hold on until find bigger weapon.
I mean, you have a javelin now. Now you can skewer people.
But no clean cut.
Yeah. If we ever get to a town, we'll see if we can get it sharpened. If not, then we'll just make something. We'll just make do.
I was gonna pick up the weapon, just measure it like if it's bigger than you. Need bigger weapon.
I'm saying, looks like Dunby is going in to say hello. Well, hello there, strangers. Welcome to Fujaj Inn. Come on in.
Hi there, it's a fine establishment you have here.
You look like you're having some trouble getting in. Are you suffering from the desert heat there, Dunby? He doesn't know your name.
He knows
but
his name already.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, we need some rooms and some food for the night. I'm sure my companion here, Flip Flop, can toss you a little bit of gold for the time that we can
One
stay here.
gold for lodging. 2 gold for food and hashish.
3 gold for putting a roof over that big gator's head.
what I want to do is use my hypnotic gaze.
Oh my
Lord.
god.
Don't do
start
that.
To try to bargain
Don't
with
fuck it
him.
up. We're gonna get kicked out.
Where did this goblin come from?
Where's the goblin? I don't see the goblin. Is there a goblin here? I don't think so. You want to cast a spell?
It's a ability, so it's a Wisdom DC 14 save,
Yeah, he's a
and
charm
then
specialist.
he's charmed by me.
I need to make a saving throw, correct?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Wisdom.
See, Flip Flop's a charm specialist. He's acting
Yeah.
his instincts.
Get in that 20.
Yeah, man,
You
I bargain. I don't part with my coin easily.
We
Definitely
just
bug-
got here, and this man's already trying to swindle good people.
Yep. Don't forget.
Yep, and we're gonna get kicked out, and then I'm gonna have to eat somebody.
Yeah, don't forget.
Literally out of the
You
kindness
stare
of
into
their
his
heart.
eyes. He's like, "What are you doing? What can I do to help you?"
Only for such
Ash.
fine adventurers like ourselves, if we're beaten down and battered, you could lower the prices just a bit for us.
Of
Some
course.
hash. Add some hash.
What is a fair price?
I think half of what you said, the 50 silver for our lodgings and maybe a gold for your supplies and the hashish you offer. I do know that's a fine quality, so I'd say that we need to pay a fair price for that.
What is the price?
Just the gold, a gold piece for food and the hashish for the night.
He holds out his hand. How many visitors?
There's, including Winky and Eldritch,
I can't
Just
count.
sleep in my
So
bag.
8 of us.
He
What?
notices
That's
something
pretty big.
on your waist, though, Flip. Wasn't there before.
What?
What is that?
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti-o.
It's
grenade.
The holy hand
Fuck.
grenade.
Is it a lamp of some kind? It's blue.
What?
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 What is that?
He notices it.
The merchant notices, and so do you. What is this? This looks
Ooh,
like I
okay.
will trade you for this.
No, this lamp. We found it very recently, and it's just garbage. I believe it's nothing of great import.
Where did you get that?
I just found it on a boat.
You still are
Don't
like
need to
maintaining your gaze with this guy. It lasts for 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Well, how many visitors do you have staying tonight?
So with Winky, it'd be 7.
7 visitors?
Winky is
Yeah.
my pocket poodle. No.
That is 7 gold, and
Now, I thought we agreed on a fair price of the stay to be 50 silver a head and a gold piece for the food. Come now, you know, we're honest folk trying to just make a living like you are.
that's how much?
Let's
He holds
say,
out his hand like he's kind of in a trance, you know?
let's just say 5 gold for all of us. And I just hand him 5 gold.
5 gold it is. He goes and grabs like some keys. Looks like this place has only a few rooms, right?
Mhm.
He's like, he hands you, I think there's only like 3 rooms upstairs. Right, if I look.
Okay.
I think he hands you all the keys. We just had some people leave this morning. My wife overturned the rooms. But here you are. He hands you 3 keys.
Thank you, my good friend. I didn't catch your name.
Hold on here.
It is whatever you want it to be.
Hey, do you think
My name is Kareem.
My name is Borat.
Thank you, Kareem.
did the event? Maybe you should ask if the adventurers headed toward the ruins in the north. Maybe like their adventures or something.
What can you tell me about the adventurers that left here this morning?
They were looking for someone.
Do you know who they were looking for?
No.
That's fair.
That sounds
Can
like
you-
bugbear assassins.
They
what
were
the...
men, they were not monsters.
See,
Maybe they were heading north. Mercenaries to fight the war.
war does trouble these lands, so I see. We might see them in our ventures one day.
Many men do not come back from the war. They say he is taking over.
He?
He's just like
Who is-
tranced in your eyes.
Yeah.
It's vague.
And who is he?
There is always a king somewhere taking over some land.
Elves?
And who seems to be taking over these lands?
I don't know.
I guess out here you're pretty far away from those troubles.
We try to stay away from the troubles. Let's go back outside. What is everybody else doing?
Well, if I've come to the realization that it's an inn, I mean, I'd probably my first thought would I've actually been thinking about this for a while. I'd be like, does anyone have any change for some silver?
Do I look like a
'Cause
fucking bank?
I have this 5 silver in a pouch and I can't touch it.
Damn. I just
Or at
realized
least I don't want to.
Uri literally ate all those people, and we didn't even check to see if they even had money on them.
They were slaves.
Oh, no. Flip flop. Took care of that.
Oh,
All the money.
Dunby and I have like all the money.
We are slaves. We
Uh,
probably shouldn't be
but-
expected to have too much.
But Earth's asking like the story between the dwarf and the human female.
Roll a persuasion and check with advantage, Casper.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me because I was asking the story between the dwarf and the human.
13.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
The noble is charmed by you, but he's like holding back something.
Where are the other drugs going? Where's Rachel?
I say to him,
Oh boy.
come on now, if you clearly you like money, so let's come to an agreement. I can see that there's something more you want to tell me. What is it, young one?
In about 5 minutes, I'll retry the saving throw. 10, so I failed, right? Against your spell save
Woo.
DC, right?
Yeah.
He's still charmed. What?
Come now, that you must know something else. Surely I can maybe buy your information.
What is it you want to know? He holds out his hand.
Treasure.
I'm going to minor illusion like a coin purse sitting on like
Oh
a
my
desk
God.
and point at it.
Oh, fuck. All right.
He looks at this like coin purse.
You look well.
I'll make a. Oh, you are. How did you get that over there? What do you want to know?
I sort of just bang the staff on the ground and go, "Magic, my good friend." And
We, the wizards of greatness, have all left these lands to fight for Rizu.
you talk about Rizu. Is this the new king you speak of?
Yes.
And what are your thoughts on this new king?
He is a powerful genie. They say he tricked his master to free him from his battle. And now he
What an idiot!
controls Usad. And he wages war north. His army marches there now.
Hey.
He is calling all the mercenaries. He looks down at the lamp that you have on the way.
Oh, we got.
I'll sort of just like slap him on the side, like, and it's sort of more like the hip than it would be like the shoulder or something. Given
Yeah,
my
because you're too
height.
short.
Yep. And be like, well, thank you for your kind patronage, and just and sort of drop the gaze and start walking away before he can ask more about the lamp.
He looks back at the minor illusion. The coin purse is gone, correct?
Yeah, it doesn't. It would still be there for a couple minutes. Actually, no. I'll just drop it. Yeah.
He says, wait, the coin is gone.
What coin?
Make a deception roll.
You lost it already?
Comes at that one. Comes at that one.
Gaslighting motherfucker.
18.
Damn.
Ooh.
That must
No
have
idea
fell
what you're
down.
talking
That
about.
one.
You agreed to do this all on your own.
What
You
was
said
that?
you go through your night.
He says, it must have fell, and he looks for it.
Yeah, and
Yes,
I
it must
just
have
wander
fell.
off.
It must have fell.
Must have been the
Yeah,
wind.
it must have
Must
been the
have been
wind.
the
Gator
wind.
ate it.
Dunby
I thought-
and the rest of the group, you guys go outside, I'm assuming, right? And you guys are going to basically, you guys go back to the group near the well?
Yeah, we need to split the rooms.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Well, Aura's gonna stay outside because there's no way for him to get in there.
So we
Not
have 3
destroy the
rooms,
place.
right? So how do you want to split the rooms? How should we stay?
You do see the stables over here.
Right, they do have the stables. So.
And has
It's
2
the stables.
giant doors to let in large beasts in.
Damn right, I'm going in.
Don't eat the horses.
This is my fucking weekends at Bernie's. Get out of here.
Don't eat the horses
Yeah,
or
I'll
the
do it.
sheep.
Oh, the
or any
horses.
Like there.
They have no proof that the horses was ever there.
Unfortunately, there's no other animals in here. There, you do like see maybe droppings and
Oh,
stuff.
what happened? What happened to my room service? I thought they were providing food. Horses, damn it.
Or camels. What is also?
I would
What is
say
also
Either one.
So me and Flip are gonna share a room, and we're gonna smoke some hash and eat some nuggets.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
Sparrow
Yeah.
nuggets.
Oh my god, they provide dino nuggies.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
What else is everybody doing? As apparently you guys are resting up.
Yeah, I don't care what room I go in. I'll just pick one.
You collapse into a
Same.
room.
Yeah, I'm at a quarter health. I'm done.
Well,
I'm gonna
after
go
saying-
with you and then do like a ritual on you to help your healing.
Okay.
Honestly, I was gonna be like if Rue was still alive, I would probably say like Rue and Min could just share a room. But considering how like Min's kind of like the only like genuine female in the group, when I think back on it, I'm just like,
Get your mind out of the gutter. She's not a female. She's a piece of meat.
Seven. Join us for
Oh!
Seven. Join us for some hash. Come on, man. Hash, nuggets. I've got sparrow nuggets.
I got dino nuggies.
I got a little bit of dew from the mountains.
But low key though, I was just kind of thinking maybe Min can just have a room to herself.
Just take the room
I mean,
already.
I'm a
So you
healer. I need
bunking
to
with
heal
Kanan?
people.
Like,
She can stay wherever she wants. She can
I
join us for
probably
hash.
wouldn't
Seven, just snuggle up with the gator. There's a lot of room in here.
Hey, Min, join us for some hash. Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, Kanan's gonna go pass out in whatever room he was given.
Sort of like creaking the door open to the Kanan's room, seeing he's asleep. Because I'm sort of a bit scared of him. He intimidates me.
Every time like a door opens or something, you see me like anytime you hear a noise, you see that I heard that noise too.
Yeah.
He's paranoid.
Like where I'm very happy-go-lucky, Kanan's like, don't take no shit. So I'm like, but I'm gonna actually go cast Identify and try to like focus on these slaver marks to get a full understanding of what's going on.
Yeah. You successfully do so, right? You're trying to identify like a curse or something like that. You can definitely do it. They've been magically branded. The branding, you don't know much beyond it, but it's just like they've been marked. Beyond that, you don't know really more about it, I guess. When they remove the...
Like it.
What's up, Dumby?
No, good. I was just gonna ask a question, but it's okay. Good.
Like, it's difficult to remove. But Min has kind of talked about it, like, and you are not like an amateur wizard. It definitely could try to be dispelled.
Yeah. Could it? Can I tell if it is used for like tracking or anything? Because obviously it's like for identifying, but.
Make an Arcana roll.
Oh yeah. 16.
Who did you study under?
I think the way that my backstory works is that in amongst what I was doing, so I used to do a lot of forgeries for people. Just to make
I asked you, who did you study under?
Did I study under?
Yeah.
I'm sort of self-taught, yeah.
Self-taught?
So scrolls and things I would just read and copy myself, and
Cool.
yeah. So that yeah.
I mean, you've heard of magic being able to track people. It could be done. Maybe.
Can climb up the walls to get to the kitchen because he wants some of those dino nuggies?
he smelled something from the stable.
Kareem, like you kind of are like bitching, I guess, and like Kareem comes out, he brings you like a chicken or something.
Not enough.
He's like, "Is this enough for you?"
More.
You're going to eat me out of house and home.
You might as well give him the whole box.
Oh goodness. You like grain or just meats?
Or eats anything.
I will be back with the grain, but I will have to tab it.
I will be back with
Small
anything.
midget pay.
It'll cost you 2 gold.
Hold on.
Zevin intercedes. What does Zevin say?
I said, hey, I said I'm captain. I didn't say I would pay for you. You
No,
pay
he's
with
not
yourself.
talking about you. He's talking about the other midgets. The
Oh, okay.
smaller ones.
Wrong ones.
There's one too many midgets in this. I can't keep track.
Er's not great with names. He's only great with shapes or sizes.
No, we're the perfect size. You're just excessively
You're just
large.
big.
Excessively large. You know.
So everyone is technically small meat.
Sure, let's go with that.
Small
Why would-
meat.
why would-
That's
Smaller
kind of
meat
concerning.
pays.
Hey,
Little
I don't
concerned.
think Flip and I would pay for you.
I will bring back some grain then. He like wheels down like a barrel. He's like, it's filled with some grain, some wheat. And he's like, the druids in Hussar, they make this. They can just conjure it out of the air, and that's how they feed everyone now.
But no conjure meat.
I think you need to hire one of these people, these druids, for your own personal self, you monster. He like runs away.
Well, I'm adding the barrels of grain to my inventory.
Well, one barrel of grain, yes.
Create food and water.
So like
He goes
I
up and
can-
knocks on the door on Flip Flop, and he says, "Excuse me, mister.
Yeah, come in.
Yeah, come in.
Oh, I see you're
Yeah, just
partaking in
put
our
the pipe
world-famous hashish.
I think I've had better, but well,
Oof, don't say that.
Oh,
Oh, he's gonna charge you
Oh,
extra.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could get the good stuff. Where should I go to find it?"
His imagination.
How we be doing?
And as you say that, you can't think of one.
There's a lot of
There's a
traders who
place-
travel through here. I could ask one of them to bring some by.
Nishapur.
there's a place
just
in the center of Vagrax called Arkansas. It
Behind
They have
something
the
called
best
a
hashish
7-Eleven.
Incredible. I thought that was just dunes and deserts out there. I've
no,
heard-
there's a little oasis there. They have the best.
There's always
Yeah.
these people like you who always travel out to Arkansas, but they never come back. They say there is a pyramid out there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
pyramid. That sounds interesting.
There's always
I haven't-
ruins and old kingdoms. One king conquers, another king falls. And then things turn to rubble. That's how it works. But Rizu is immortal now. And so our kings last forever. Something is wrong maybe in the balance.
not one of these mortal shits again.
Oh, so somebody,
Fuck.
somebody's buried in the pyramid. Then it's a burial, right?
I will make a roll with him. A
I
D20
require
roll.
mead. It's been a day. I haven't had anything to drink.
Why
in
don't
a
you
day.
roll a contesting roll, Dumby?
What do I need to roll? What's the roll?
Persuasion, something like that.
Okay, persuasion sounds good enough. Ooh, a whopping 3.
I don't know. I'm sorry. But I couldn't find that coin purse. I looked all around. My wife and I looked for it. Could I get some of
you
that?
look- I'll help you look tomorrow. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. By the way, I need 2 gold right now. Your alligator friend just wanted a lot of food, so I need that right now. He holds out his hand.
What alligator friend?
What are you talking about, man? I don't want to know.
Oh,
He's in
I
the
know
stables right now. You can't miss him.
There's a lovely woman. There's a nice-looking dwarf. Pretty interesting fellow. That's a ranger, but I don't remember an alligator.
Oh God, more deadbeats. He like walks out.
Oh, hold on, just a second.
Yes.
I'll ask one more question. Do you have a map of this area? Maybe something that we can sort of look around, and as you said, this pyramid might be a good tourist attraction. We could just sort of look.
What type of where are you trying to go?
The
You're trying to
pyramid
go
that we
to
just
this
talked
pyramid?
about. Yeah. It's
Oh.
be good to take some pictures there.
You have to cross. You have to cross the desert. It's very dangerous. But everything has a price, of course.
What's the price?
He looks around. He like kind of shifts. It's like 50 gold.
Hypnotic gaze him.
50 gold. Is
You wanna
it worth the
hypnotic
map
gaze him?
to the pyramid?
Yep.
Next thing you know, he has resistance to hypnotic gaze.
I roll a natural 1.
Oh,
damn.
yes.
What? He looks into your eyes.
When are you ever going to use this map to get to this pyramid?
Wait a minute.
Surely you can. What?
Just looking at something.
It's if you fail the save,
You can only use it once per long rest.
No, it's
I'm looking at it now.
You can use. Really?
Yeah, once per long rest, yeah.
It's every action.
Yeah, but you can only activate it once per long rest.
Really?
So,
Yeah, it's not an unlimited ability.
Oh shit! It is too. Sorry.
so what you
didn't
gonna
see
do?
We'll
You
just
gonna
pay
rob him?
straight. We'll just pay straight. I mean, we have a little bit of gold. I'll give him 50 gold.
Oh, I knew you were rich, but you're too short. 52
Damn.
gold for the alligator.
Oh, the 52 gold. No, crap.
Hold on, Az. Sorry, I'm just reading. It says once the effect ends on a creature. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, so I'll give,
or
give
they
him,
finish their save.
Give him the 2 extra gold.
Yeah, I'll give him the 52 gold. It's not my alligator, damn it.
Well, it's someone's beast. And I believe it's yours. I saw you walking around it with it.
Yeah, but that gold wasn't yours.
So he goes and fetches the map. He gives you like a map, Dunby. So you would get like advantage on survival rolls.
Great.
Going
Wonderful.
if you want to go start trekking around the desert. It's just sort of like a regional map of the
Okay.
area. If you really want to be technical about it, it doesn't chart the ocean, but like I'll say within like 4 hexes of this particular spot.
Okay.
Plus, if you want to ask this guy any questions or anything.
Okay. So how far is the pyramid from where we are, actually, on the
You're making me pull up the grid map.
Oh, sorry.
Do it.
Give me a
Hey,
second.
finders keepers, or
What else is everybody else doing while I look up the grid map?
I'm just downstairs waiting for some mead
I'm chilling on more hashish.
Uh,
and a drinking buddy.
the wife brings you some mead, Zevin.
Ah, gosh, thank you. Wait, I kind of need like quadruple the amount of this.
Quadruple.
Talk about the gator too.
The gator.
I've been like out at sea for like a whole 12 hours. I need more than this.
A whole 12 hours.
About the pyramid is about 9 hexes away, or 9 days travel by foot.
okay, we'll have to stock up on provisions if we want to go out there. I tell Flip that, hey, it's 9 days to this wonderful pyramid, man. There could be like lots of treasure there. Finders keepers.
Hey, you finally got your treasure map. It's we're on our way. We're getting there, mate.
Yes. We could discover fun things over there. Hopefully.
More hashish.
Maybe I'll
More
remember the
hashish.
message for the king.
Does anybody
Yeah,
else
this
want to
is
do
thinking.
anything for the night before we take a long rest?
Or it's just in the just sharpening his weapon.
In the stables
can I give-
alone.
Can I give them 3 gold for a keg of mead?
Of course!
Nice.
You are all rich. I fucking knew it.
Yo.
You look like slaves, but I know better.
Eh,
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
slave. We're slave. Me and Flip, we're slave owners. We're bringing them along.
Zevin makes an
Don't say that
Zevin-
to her.
Zevin
Don't let
makes
her
an
hear you
insight
say
roll.
that.
We're
he
gonna
says
beat
that.
your ass.
inside
Zevin, you
roll?
can make an
Alright.
insight roll. Yeah.
Don't
All
let
right.
her hear you say that.
Oh my gosh, please tell me I can actually roll high this time.
Here comes on that one.
Oh,
I actually beat you, I think. Yeah,
I can't
beat
I
you.
can't get one high roll today.
Nope.
What else do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm gonna tell the others in my less hallucinated state during the intermittent periods between hash. Tell them, hey, there's this wonderfully great pyramid with lots and lots of treasure that we can go explore. It's only 9 days away.
So how far?
Nine small short days.
9.
And how are we to get there?
and 9 short small days in the sweltering desert, the warm welcoming desert. It's great. It's gonna be great.
No.
Persuasion
It's
check.
okay. I
Persuasion.
can keep this cool, and I like precipitate like a snowflake. Like,
Ur looks at the rest of them. Can Ur eat him now?
No. No,
But
not
you
yet.
warmed up to him.
Same.
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? We could have Kanan draw a picture of all of us taking a pose in front of the pyramid.
As I respond with,
is it gonna be like
So-
blood or like?
what transportation, what food and resources, and how will we get there in 9 short days?
Good question. 7, you're the logistics fellow. You can solve
You're the
it.
leader.
This is your plan. Don't give me that.
This is your plan.
Well, we could
Kanan is groaning in his sleep in his bedroom.
buy some camels, maybe. I don't know. 7, you're rich. You could buy some camels.
I'm rich. You're the one holding over 50 pieces of gold.
Oh, that wasn't my goal.
Even better.
Can Ur
Even
say
better.
something to 7? Ur, eat him. Spit out gold.
Later when he's asleep. Yeah, do that.
Ur starts to
Can't
drool.
eat.
I'm spending someone else's gold and then putting it back.
So
While they're sort of like going on, I'm gonna slip out of sort of the room. I want to try to find out where these guys are keeping their gold.
Make an
Jokes,
investigation
you
roll.
don't have any.
just stealing the good people's gold.
I'm gonna say the sun is setting, right?
I mean, they're charging
my
50
guy's
gold for
just
a map.
neutral. You're trying to.
15.
you
Are we
kind
the
of
good guys here?
come downstairs. And the guy's there. He's like,
We
can
the
I
bad
help
guys?"
you, strange traveler? What is your name? I told you mine.
Oh, sorry, I never introduced myself. I'm Flip Flop Casper, and I sort of like bring up one of my shoes and point at it.
Just
I'm
Incredible,
Footman.
flexing.
Damn it.
incredible
Wait,
fashion
hey,
from across the seas. I'm sure. What
Yeah,
lands
the-
do you hail from? And are you also answering the call of Rizu to be a mercenary?
Something along those lines. I'm answering a call, but I am chasing down Rizu for some information.
Ha,
Not so
someone
much as
like you,
mercenary.
audience with Rizu? Impossible. Not like that, you
Well-
are no noble.
Well, my house, we are the Flip Flops. We
Never
great
heard of
wealth.
it.
Oh,
Dang.
yeah. we have a
He's
dynasty
a Crocs,
of
he's a Crocs guy. He's no flip flop boy.
this shoddy. Out here, I'm not surprised that you haven't heard of it. I'm from the other side of Vagrax. It's a small dwelling, the Crimson Pines, we like to call it.
Oh, that's west of here. There's a great wall that barricades off the desert.
Yes, we well, I didn't come through. I sailed around with my good friend Dunbeat. We have been on many adventure.
Ah, you don't need to lie to me.
Who said I was lying?
Ah, I could not find that satchel of gold. You're some kind of wizard, an illusionist or something. I have heard about this in stories. I'm onto your tricks.
I don't know what you're talking about, good sir. I'm completely honest in my dealings.
Ah, he goes
The
away.
cough makes it.
He's like, let me know if you need more hashish.
When he leaves, can I keep looking for like where they?
Yeah, you just rolled a 15. It's like you're kind of like
Yeah,
looking around, and he's like,
Being
he's grown suspicious of you.
Yeah.
You can't find it. Like you're looking around. It's a very well kept inn, though. It's well kept, clean. The wife has gone to bed, and he has also gone to bed as well. What else is everybody else doing for the evening? They go to bed in like the
Min's-
guest quarters out here, I guess.
Min's gonna go around and make sure everyone's healed, and then go out and check on before she goes to bed.
Is in the stables. What is sleeping, or is he sharpening his axe and eating some grain?
Still sharpening.
You come in there.
He's using whatever he can find inside the stable to make sure the weapon is a little bit more fastened, like won't break apart.
Min, as you're approaching like the stables, you hear like the scraping of metal. Like it's like a haunting screech almost. And then you look around the corner, you see sparks flying as you see the large crocodile sharpening some type of metallic weapon.
And he's wearing a pink bathrobe.
Oh, it's blue.
I'm gonna peer on the corner and like cautiously walk towards him, trying not to scare him. Be like, I don't think you need another sharp object. I think your teeth are just fine.
Right, say weapon is great for warriors.
Yeah, it is. Do you need any healing?
Looks at himself, trying to see any kind of missing scales, cut open wounds, and he just shakes his head no.
All right. I'm gonna go to bed then.
Is anybody else doing anything before we take a long rest?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm still spending the time discussing logistics with Seven, that he should buy some camos.
In short, you're
I
telling
should buy
Seven,
some
here,
camels.
buy this, buy that, buy this. You got money. Hey, come on, just buy all of this. You got this. Here, smoke this shit. You won't remember it.
And,
You have a wallet.
Then I asked Min, since that she's a cleric, then she can purify the hashish, make it even better. Purify food and water.
Bless it.
Oh,
We get
now
some
we're getting
good
to their
shit.
shit.
There's nothing in the world, no magic in the gods can purify you, Dunby.
Nope.
Or she purifies it, it backfires, and it just becomes
come
just
on.
like regular smoke. It's like nothing now. It's like
His
there's
lungs
no.
are full of it.
It's like
He
you
just
bless,
doesn't breathe air.
you
just
purify
escaped from
the
a- you
alcohol,
just
and it
escaped from a
becomes
slave ship.
non-alcoholic.
We have no money. We have no money. We have no prospects. Why not go to the pyramid and find some interesting gold from, let's say, a dead mummy? And we'll be rich.
Didn't you
All
say
right,
you
then.
had to go to a king?
Oh, yeah, I did have a king, but I can also go on the way and then maybe find a new message and possibly remember by that time.
Okay, then how
Marty's
about
gonna
this,
yell out
Dunby?
from his little cubby. Bullshit!
So you're
Oh, come on.
groaning.
I like mummies. Let's go look.
Okay, Dunby, how about this? I go into my bag and I pull out my set of playing cards. And I'm just like, okay, how about this? We play a game, best of 3, and if by some odd miracle you win, I'll pay for it. I'll do the whole thing, the whole expense, everything.
Oh, you're playing a rogue on cards. Okay. Let's do it.
But if I win, you will not only give half your earnings to not only me, but the rest of the group. You also have to pay for any expenses that we might have to deal with for the rest. Well, I can't say for the rest of the whole journey. So for the next 4 days.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Especially since Flippy's my charm companion. I'm sure we can arrange something.
No. Not him, just you.
Okay. I agree to anything. I'm chaotic.
And if you can't pay, well, what do you have to offer in terms of your life?
What do you mean if I can't pay? I would pay. I'm a very honorable person. I saved you on my catamaran from certain death.
Save is a strong word, but sure, let's go with that.
So should we play cards?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use sleight of hand.
Oh.
Okay.
Off the bat.
So roll sleight of hand versus Zevin's perception.
Oh, sorry, I read the wrong one. Sorry about that.
So,
I did roll. I did roll the
thought
wrong
it was,
one. Okay,
so
sleight of hand.
Zevin makes a perception roll to detect the sleight of hand. It's a skill testing roll.
If I can find it. There it is.
I would have had Flips charm you anyway. If you thought
Flips is downstairs, like looking high and low for just junk.
There.
Yeah.
Dunby wins the first round.
All right.
Should we do another round? I
Yeah.
like this game. It's a wonderful game. Let's see. Not too bad.
I can smell a new character sheet coming.
Zevin, roll it up. Dumby wins the second round. The Jack of Spades comes up, or what card comes up, Dumby, for you? What's your gin card?
The Joker.
The Joker comes up.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
You want to play the third and final round, Zevin?
7, you can just.
Isn't it best out of 3?
him.
Or
You just
in the-
fold,
I
just
I guess it is. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
I guess
It's
it is best of 3.
I only
It's
won
like-
2 rounds. Yeah.
yeah.
We don't have to play the third round. I respect you, Zevin. I believe that you're a wonderful leader and that this pyramid will pay incredible dividends for everyone in the group. And I like mummies because mummies have treasure maps.
One treasure map leads to another.
7, you idiot.
Uh-oh.
He's a rogue. He got you beat from the moment you pulled out your deck.
Yup.
So,
Makes very good storyline.
are we we're taking a long rest, guys?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we take a long rest through the night. We wake up tomorrow morning.
I'm pressing the long rest button.
Yep.
Okay.
Aye, aye.
So everybody gets their spell slots back. Everybody also can roll let's say a D8, and add that D8 to their temp HP.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
As you rest in like an inn or a town, not in like the
yeah,
wilderness
that's right.
somewhere, you can actually get go through basically a full
Like
rest.
that.
Everybody also gains when you rest in town. It's similar to the full rest mechanic, as it's written in rules is written. So you get all your HP and spell slots back. And if you did have a stack of exhaustion, you remove 1 level of exhaustion. Min's healing though heals kind of everyone, and everyone is fully recovered, right? Is anybody want to do anything before? It sounds like to me like we are heading west to northwest to go to the pyramid in the middle of the desert, based on Dunby's recommendation, or are we doing something different?
Oh, he promised.
Earth follows the word of the tribe leader. So even though he's a moron and played cards against a rogue,
And Min purified our hash, right? So our hash
Devin,
is
you're
purified.
muted, man.
See, here's the fun thing. This wasn't even shaked upon.
Sorry, what?
Oh, technicality.
well,
Where are we
you
going,
can't promise
Zevin?
anything to a rogue. They're gonna steal your wallet all the same.
What I remember, all we did was spout. All we did was exchange information, and that was it. Nothing else was stated. Nothing else was said. Plus, I'm pretty sure I was drunk from drinking like quadruple the amount of mead from last night. So I wasn't in my right mind.
Come
I'm
on, Simon.
imagining that Dunby was like telling, like after we all sort of separated into our rooms, Dunby was telling me what sort of happened while I was downstairs. So I wanted to, if I can, write up like a forged contract and forge Zevin's signature
Oh boy.
With
my
a forgery kit?
Yeah.
Don't you have to like
Um,
actually know how I do
yeah,
it?
you don't know how he signs though, right?
Ah, true. Yeah.
So it's kind of
Can I
impossible.
just like make? Can I just
You
make
could-
my best
you-
effort?
You
to
can
do
make
it?
your
I
best
think just,
effort.
like,
Roll a d20.
Just like do like a drunken sort of.
Yeah, I like that.
sort of
Roll a
No
d20.
boy.
Yeah. Sweet.
I
It's
swear.
rolled with proficiency because you're proficient with forgery kit, correct?
Or you can just
Oh.
write a number
Yeah.
7.
Oh
on there
my
and everything's all
God.
done.
Yeah, he was drunk, so he signed it, and
That's a
I
16. with my proficiency.
we take some of the snot and use the snot to kind of spin the wheel.
The fuck?
I'm being swindled.
You asked for this. You're not being swindled. This is all you.
I'm gonna say that it's that like Flip Flop brings forth a contract 7, but it's obviously like not your signature because he doesn't know what your signature looks like, but it's an attempt like it's something written in Dwarvish. Do you speak Dwarvish, Flip Flop?
No, only common. And
So it's some type of attempt, it's decent, but Zevin could easily disprove it if he wants to. I don't know how he would have to describe how he disproves this fake contract.
Because all it says was alcohol, rock, stone, hammer.
camel, camel pyramid.
Money, old money. Dumby,
Treasure map?
Dumby, haha, you
Treasure
bullshit,
map.
dumbass 7. That's all it said right there.
And beards.
And
Beards.
That's how you know it's proven.
Yeah, but we used your snot to kind of cement the deal. It's good.
Your bodily fluids. That counts as a signature, right?
Like a blood contract.
No.
I'm gonna go up to. I didn't catch his name. The innkeepers. And I wanted to inquire about the price of if they have any hardtack or jerky and the price of that, as well as seeing if they would exchange my silver for copper.
We can exchange your silver for copper. Just cost you 10%.
10%. Well, and the price.
It's an
and the
exchange
price of-
fee. You're in the middle of the desert away from Hussad. You're a slave. Do the math.
Dang.
10%.
You want-
I glare.
Hold
I
on.
glare at him very menacingly.
Hold on.
You just shapeshift for a minute.
You try to hit God at Glaze. He like
Hold
turns
on.
away from you. He's like, no.
Wait, hold on. Let
Now,
Earth
wait a minute.
do this one. He can not intimidate. He can
No, hold on.
convince them otherwise.
You want to try to intimidate him,
Well, if that doesn't
I was
work, eating
also-
them could be an option.
You guys
Also
are all
wanna know
like, are you guys?
price
I'm
of
assuming everybody
rations.
except for because not coming inside. You guys are all just like eating around the table in the morning,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sitting on the
You got
ground.
nothing- You got nothing better to do. Let's go to the pyramid. You got nothing better to do. Really?
I also wanted
What
to
are you
see
talking
the
about? I
price
got my
of
meat. I got
their
almost-
rations or like hardtack or jerky.
Need.
Yeah, he gives you. He can sell you rations. How many rations do you want?
I wanted to know the price of a like a day's rations.
So do you exchange your silver first of all?
No,
You don't do the exchange.
no.
It's
What's
10%.
with this?
Fuck
What's
that.
with this silver thing? What you can't touch?
He's
it.
For you,
He's a
Seven.
werewolf.
So casually, just telling everybody.
for you, and all of you,
We all saw it.
7 gold for rations.
No, actually, I think
Earth saw
Zevin,
you.
and Zevin might be the only people left because
Earth saw you.
Every-
Just
Yeah.
rubbing your
yeah.
ass on the boat.
And Zevin, and I don't think anyone else is seen because I think everyone else wasn't there or
I
is
mean, I
now
was
dead,
under the boat, so yeah.
or is now
I just think you're
dead.
intimidating. So
Pretty much all Earth saw you was marking your territory, rubbing your ass on the ship.
My God.
I've grown a kinship with Urk. Well, I know what he wants, and we both eat people apparently. Yeah. So how much was a
Hey,
day's
Okay,
ration?
Jeffrey Dahmer, calm down.
Hey, Kanan, I'll take the silver off your hands.
I'll take it.
I shove you away by your face.
You shove him like a little child, like, fuck off, get out of here.
Well, I'm not
Fuck
that
outta
little. I'm
No,
4'7".
you're not. You're not.
I'm
Put the
4'7".
candy away. Go back.
I'm like, you're still pretty short. Anyway, yeah. How much is a day's rations?
7 gold
7 gold. All right.
per day.
I look at my pouch and I was like, well, I'll be foraging.
Wait, hold up.
No, hold on. I don't think anyone knows that Earth got the
You might be able to find some of the desert rats. Good luck.
I'm getting really annoyed with this guy, so I just like kind of walk off. I was like, what this guy?
Now 7. If we buy camels, we can eat camels on the way to the pyramid.
Oh my God! Drop the camels! Drop the pyramid already.
Gunby, we're not eating our transport.
Anyway, like, wait, but I'm kind of curious. Like, wait a minute. Wasn't
I wanna ask the inn owner bloke
Yes.
if
Yes,
in your
yes.
travels.
Yes.
It can work if you can hear me too. So it doesn't. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say, of all the people that have passed through here, have any traded you any magical scrolls, any books, any knowledge that you may not understand yourself?
60 gold.
dang?
Hypnotic gaze.
I'm liking them already.
You want to hypnotic gaze
Wait.
him?
Yeah, I hypnotic gaze him.
Yeah, he's shorter anyway than the guy. He can't if he does this.
Yeah, like I see
quickly.
underneath his eyes.
You just look it up.
Flip Flop, how's your neck? Because so far you've been looking
He's
at this
like,
guy's eyes.
What?
60 gold? What exactly are you trying to sell me?
A potion.
A potion?
Must be a strong potion.
Do you know what it is?
It can heal your wounds.
Ah, I see.
Potion. And then-
I don't know. I think we're pretty good maybe for potions, and I sort of rob a healer's kit that's strapped to my backpack that I looted off Seth.
If you go into the desert, you'll die. No one goes out there ill-equipped like you.
Well, good sir, I don't have 60 gold when, as you said, you didn't hear of my family's legacy, our flip-flop empire.
I'm all
We,
ears.
How about this? I'll write up a contract. If you trade me this potion, I will deliver 60 gold worth of flip-flops to you to sell to your next
clientele.
your clientele. Yeah, your next clientele that passed
We
through
sell
here.
water. We sell flip flops.
This guy has rolled so bad. He's like, that sounds great.
There we are.
And I'm gonna forge that shit to the hell.
Yeah,
He
it's
gives you he forges it, he like signs it, and he's like, okay, I want the flip-flops, and he goes and fetches the potion for you. It's a lesser healing potion, I think, right?
What?
It's these guys
Potion of
are
healing.
rip-off artists by the major degree. So
Potion of
Yep,
healing.
yep. It's too much fun skinning this company in anyway.
Mate,
And of course-
they're making a killing. Like I don't target anyone that's poor. Like they're making a killing out here, charging what they charge.
So this is sort of for next game as we're kind of wrapping it up. Where do you guys want to go?
well, heading to the pyramid. Fuck it.
Are we going to the pyramid?
I'm
trying to make our way to the
would like
pyramid.
I had
I
to.
would like to clarify our
We're gonna
preparedness.
trek. We're gonna trek across the desert for 9 days to the pyramid by foot.
Do we have enough supplies to last us 18 days? I mean, we're going in the middle. We're gonna have to come out.
So
No, we don't.
you're an
Yeah.
actual
The
hunter.
pyramids are calling us.
Yes, I am, but I cannot find something when it's a
Oh,
desert.
no.
That's what deserts are.
Going out of character for a second, I mean, we could just pool our rations and find out how much we have and then figure out what we need, right? As I
Two
said
each
before.
that
I
we
want to know
had.
how much rations I get from the barrel of grain.
I have 7 days of rations, so I don't know what cast flip-flop has. So
I've only got 2.
I have 2.
2.
Same.
so
Well,
what is
technically
that?
3 because I have quadruple mead. But
So if
other
we
than
go
that-
on half rations for 9 days,
You're
What does
gonna
that come out to?
starve
18 days. Because you want to make
That is-
it back
that is
like
18
what
days.
Kanan says. Like you,
So we-
how it works is like you can't do half rations. Like this is the amount of food you need to like survive, and it could be
Okay,
even
so we-
harsher, like walking through the desert, right?
And yeah, it'll be harsher. And if we do, and if hypothetically, let's say we do half rations,
if once we get there, let's say this was a successful plan, which it won't be, then we will be exhausted because we are malnourished, likely suffering heat stroke, perhaps more,
and cold.
and we're now at this pyramid, which is, if it is of any value, will be also dangerous.
Mhm.
Oh, come on. Where's
And
your
we
sense
don't
of
even know the
adventure?
direction.
My sense of adventure lies with
have
my
the map.
life, which I need.
I was gonna say,
Well,
like,
that's-
Take
oh,
when you wave that
thing?
from me, I
When
grab it
gets
from you.
hungry. I think the only one won't eat, it's gonna be the puppy dog and 7.
No, but in all seriousness, maybe there's either one we can wait for a traveler that's headed in that direction and travel with him and get something from that person, or we could just buy. I guess we have to buy the rations or take them, right, or something. What's
What do you
the
wait? What do you mean by
Hold on,
take
that,
them?
that's a counterproductive because 2 of us are slaves and we're pretty much wanted by the
Yeah.
Merchants Guild. And
Perhaps
most people
do we-
who will travel through the desert won't be heading towards a pyramid. They'll be trying to head to another town.
Oh, actually, how much is the crown worth? Now to think about it, do I have any idea? That's a
Crown?
good question.
Crown?
I don't know how much
Yeah.
is it worth. If
Right,
you
what
you want to
crown?
try to offer it to the guy?
Yeah, I actually hold up the crown to the merchant and say like, hey, do you think we can get about 18 days of rations?
What the fuck?
food here?
Where did you get
I
this?
am royalty of the flip flops.
I immediately like pull him away. I'm like, "Are you an idiot?" I don't know. Where did you get 1? Where did you get this? 2, do you have any idea who might be after it? 3, how is he gonna even fence it?
No, but it's
He's got a point.
it's my Princess Drusilla's crown. I found it. Finders
Found
keepers.
it,
That's a
sure.
law of the land.
Peacekeepers.
So you don't remember where it's from.
He'd still be under my hypnotic gaze, like it's still within the 5 minutes, right? So,
He's
Can I say
walked
to him,
away, but
he's
I'll
walked
just roll. I'll
his,
roll a
his,
d20.
his speed 0. His speed 0.
Oh yeah,
rolling
he's
damage.
just standing there then.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to trade it
so-
straight up.
So can I be like, look, I understand we already have a contract, but can we add to it to include the rations, and I'll even give you an extra 10% on the flip-flop royalties.
I don't have that many rations left. We are waiting for a resupply. I only have 2 more
Okay.
days left.
Well,
The
take what you
traders,
got.
traders will be here in a few days.
Actually, we can take the rations with the traders, right?
Make a persuasion roll with advantage.
Yep.
I can sell them to you for 50 gold, the cost of them. Or I'm sorry, 5 gold. Because you're such a good
19.
friend. You're such a good friend.
We'll add them into our already agreed royalties, so you can trade these flip-flops with the traders that come and stock your supplies. I'll put it into our into our contract.
You say the word forge, you almost say the word forge. He's like, no.
Yeah. Shit.
There's a time and place for everything, and I need the gold up front. Because you kind of slip up your ruse a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised his wife isn't here.
She's sweeping upstairs.
She knows her
She's
place.
the cleaning lady.
Ooh.
This guy's the swindler.
Oh, okay.
I don't like this guy no more. Like,
Can I just do what I do best?
No. We're good.
No.
Because we have a barrel.
No.
Are you
Someone
gonna
else
are you
can
gonna
look
buy
at me and I
the
gotta keep
rations
the barrel.
flip flop for 5 gold each for? Okay.
no.
He has 2 days of rations left in stock.
Hold on, wait. They said the traders were coming back for resupply. So if we grab the supplies from the traders on the way here, or something, right? Like they're 2 days out, so they're somewhere in I don't know
Are you
where they're
discussing the
going.
plan to rob the traders in front of the guy?
No. But
Because he has to release his hypnotic gaze, right? Because his speed is 0. I'll roll another
he's
saving throw.
He's right there. So.
No.
He's
That
still
one-
in front of you.
I don't know if we want to do that because first of all, they're coming by like a caravan. we don't even know what direction.
But aren't these the
Caravan will have
traders that are
guards,
slavers anyway? I mean, don't you want to kind of?
Well, yeah, would actually rip them to pieces and just free the slaves.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Should we just meet the traders on the road and trade with them possibly?
Well, again, we
if
don't
they're-
know where they're coming from.
We just asked this guy.
My good friend, where the traders come from?
They come from north, from Husad.
Yeah. See, they're slavers, man. We could take them out, take their supplies, and go to the pyramid.
Well, yeah. One thing we need to do is try to cover up these.
So is that what we're going to do next adventure, guys? We want to attack the traders?
Apparently, we're just robbing people left and right.
I was gonna say, do we?
I'm
do we
neutral,
sort of
so
go
I'm good with whatever.
where the previous
Yeah.
mercenaries were and try to follow them and maybe encounter the traders along the way.
Kanan, what do you want to do?
I just woke up and there's all these plans going on, and a lot of them seem like a bad idea. I don't want to necessarily go to a journey to a pyramid. I don't think we're going to have success with that. I mean, unless we can get enough rations, which even if we got from this guy, we don't have enough.
But
I'm really out of my element here in the desert, which is difficult to deal with. We could just try and get back to a city, but we have to be cautious.
Kanan,
We
I
could
got
act as someone's slaves to make our ways in.
But Kanan, here's the.
I could
pro to
act
this.
as
if
a
we do
noble.
if the trade caravan are slavers, they're gonna have camels as mounts, pulling carts, supplies for the journey and supplies to trade, plus a bit of coin that'll be in our pockets for the travels.
And supplies to rest in between.
Yeah.
Mm.
So if they are slavers though,
Cool.
if they're not, then we can try.
Well,
to
this will give you
bargain
guys
and
some
try to
stuff
get-
to think about during the week, I guess.
Yeah.
Feel
Yeah.
free to post about it, you
Yeah.
know, in the Discord chat. And but we have a few ideas cooking.
Or we can sell Dunby to the traders.
So I'll kind of give you guys some options right now. We have traders that are traveling north to the inn here from Husad that you guys want to ambush or something. We also have the ruins to the north. We have the pyramid in the desert. And then we have Husad. Kind of 4 places. And then anything else. You guys can do anything else.
Or
to
we could
think
just
about.
be here
Where
for
did
2
the-
days and just trade
Just a-
from here.
A quick question: where did the mercenaries go from the inn? Was it back towards Husad or like towards the ruins?
What mercenaries? Oh, you're asking the guy?
Yeah, like recalling that information. I've forgotten which direction they traveled in.
The armies of Rizu are traveling north. He is laying siege to the city up there. The Samarkand.
Right. Okay, so so if we followed those.
Yeah, that's something else you can do.
also-
You can travel north
Yeah.
to the army
Yeah.
that's invading Samarkand.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we want to fight the said army when we're not really equipped?
Even Erd knows that's a stupid idea.
Yeah.
I have to head off for work in the morning.
See you later,
so
bud.
I will see you guys later.
Kind of
Bye.
going over the time.
Okay, go.
Bye.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it in Discord.
Oh, come
Cool.
on, let's go.
All right.
Pyramids, glorious
The
treasure.
group of
mummies.
indecisiveness with Kanan as the voice of reason.
Trying to make sure we don't crash a boat into another boat
Dunby
again.
can escape.
Yeah.
Because I will TPK you if you fuck up, right?
Again.
Like if we had enough
Well, the dice will
Bring it
TPK
on.
you.
I'm ready to fight a Taras DM. Bring it on.
Rasks are my boy.
Cheers, Az, for a good session, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Obviously,
Cool.
I'm still on the idea of selling Dunby to the slavers. He can escape.
Dumby is
we
not
can
marked
go.
as a slave. See you. Thanks, Dumby, for
No,
showing
I
up
mean,
two
like,
back-to-back
selling him
games.
there, he gets
problem.
information, steals what he needs, get the fuck out of there, tell us, and we can go fuck him up all the same.